front of 2 cameras.
Okay.
Ooh, is that chair taken? We'll put you in the
Okay.
regal chair. That's
Okay.
perfect. All right. This is live streaming. Okay, so now everyone who can see this camera, say hello. Welcome to the Sleep with Sam Howard show. This is live. All right, that's all, right? That's it. Is that a good angle? Anybody know? That feels better. It's got more of us. Oh yeah, it's very good. Okay. And then you've got yours, Brittany.
Recording. This is staying here until
Yeah,
the segment's done.
Happy that I don't have a phone.
Oh, you want to just have your phone instead?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And these.
My phone. It's right there.
Yeah, sure.
Let's check it.
You're good.
Are you sure?
It's got a light. Oh.
Does everyone have drinks and everything? Do we already?
I have diet.
Does anyone need anything?
But this I know.
Thirsty.
I found my water.
You can interrupt at any time. You know.
I'll have a Manhattan later.
Perfect. Okay.
Where's your hottie boyfriend?
Oh, he's in Chicago. I think he's gonna be streaming. He's gonna be chatting or something. He's gonna be somewhere watching, I think.
Awesome.
Okay. Hi, welcome to the Sleep with Sam Howard show. Here's some people. Is this angle? Yeah, that gets easier. So be, kind of try to get in stuff if you want.
Oh, I
Okay. Maybe we need one over here so we can get more of this, because this is the really fun
Oh,
part.
well, I was just over there. You
Oh
want me to
yeah,
do
will you
that?
come back?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's all right.
And this is your Facebook, right?
This is my Instagram.
Instagram. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Paul.
Hi.
Everyone hot, cold, temperature?
Comfortable.
Perfect. And now Facebook. So can we bring this chair? Jason, this is your hallway chair. My God. It's so heavy. I did 12 push-ups today, not 22. Okay. Live video. Oh, it's okay now. I'd like to begin the live broadcast. Okay. Oh, so people want to chat for this one, you can, I guess. It's live. Okay. Hi, welcome to the Sleep with Sam Howard show. We are live on multiple places. This is a little bit manic. Everyone okay?
Great.
All right.
Manic is good.
That's my style. Is that all the cameras? Brittany, you got yours?
Mhm.
All right. This is great. And we don't need those cameras rolling yet, right?
Yep.
And you're going to be, oh, then this is my camera? That's going to be from Malachi. Got it. All right. Okie dokie. Coming to my bed. Hey, would you pass me a water bottle? Thank you.
Let me just a second the way it was.
Is that phone on?
I guess you're now the water boy.
Is that phone on? It's
No.
not. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Okay. Thanks for being here, everybody. So we will. Oh wait, we'll wait till that's out.
Figure this one out.
While he's figuring that out, we'll talk about how we're getting each shots. So we're live streaming everything, like the making of the show. If anyone has any ideas about cool shots you might want to get, or like you notice somebody's got, a hair out of place, or I don't know, anything at all, chime in. The only time will be like a real set where you have to be quiet is when it's like, okay, now we're going to get our minute of this segment. Because we're trying to really do a tight edit situation because we've got like 4 hours of footage from every other episode, which is fine, but like nobody's going to sit through that except for, these people maybe. So yeah, collaboration, no rules really.
So
Is that getting everybody over there?
4 people. Who would you like me to get?
As many people as possible.
5. All right. All right. What do you want me to be? Let's step out.
Actually, you might be able to sit on that nightstand.
All right. There it is.
Hang on, let's get you. Yeah.
11 people. Very impressive.
Yeah. Cool.
We got room for about 3 or 4 more.
Yeah. Easily.
Not according to the fire marshal.
What do they know?
Okay, so I don't know. The first thing to do to make sure, like, get everybody kind of comfortable with each other, usually we do an icebreaker. It's a fortune cookie icebreaker. But I feel like jamming would maybe be more fun. Like, I don't know if that, any thoughts on that? Because music kind of makes people feel more comfortable.
We could try both, see what we like.
All right. Is that, so you think if we start opening our fortune cookies and reading them and kind of introducing ourselves to each other?
Well, how old are those cookies?
We just got them.
Okay, then let's go with that.
Brittany got them from Panda Express.
And
that's
New
right.
sponsor?
Save the
Our
day.
new sponsor, I think. Yeah.
Last time you
Amanda.
forgot to add the in bed, so.
And we- Right. That's the joke. And I always forget the punchline, so I don't do stand up like you. So, or do you think we should start off with you doing your stand up in bed, like lying flat? Just kidding.
I like the cookies or
Okay.
jam.
All right. So we learned in our last episode that you have to give people their fortunes. You can't take your own. So I'm going to give you yours, and you can pass and give to me.
Why is that?
It's what was the reason? Does anybody remember from last time?
You're giving
Fortune
people fortune.
Distributor.
Instead of taking your own, I think it's like a selfless community kind of thing.
Okay.
Um,
So then if you put your own,
Did you get one?
I did.
Yeah. Or it's like you're selfish jerk. For doing it.
But there's no
Will everyone get a
fortune?
fortune? Probably.
I didn't get one.
There you go.
So you give, and I'll give you.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you got, okay, so then you give me.
Oh, I like that. Cool.
Cool. All right, this feels like student council, which I love. All right, who wants to start?
I'll go.
Yeah, Paul.
Okay. And also, you're supposed to eat one half before you take the fortune cookie.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if it's true.
We can
Here's
say
one
it's true.
seed to fortune.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still chewing. Just wait for the chewing. Is there a microphone on there?
No, whenever we're filming for the episode, we'll put a boom mic near us and really get a close up.
Right.
Of this great face that I get to be so close to right now.
I'm done chewing.
Okay.
Okay. You are eager to share yourself and your possessions.
Is that true? Is that what you brought that belt?
I thought you had to say in bed. I was just setting you up.
All right, again.
Okay. You are eager to share yourself and your possessions in bed, as I say it.
I think so. Is that funny? Should we get that recorded? I don't know.
We could all say it together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
wow.
idea.
And
See,
then-
it's good.
All right,
Color
let's
response.
try it again.
Yeah.
You are eager to share yourself and your possessions
In bed. And we're cold, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think that's true? Are
Um,
you kind of like sharing?
yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I guess, I don't know. It depends on what you're sharing. Like if you're,
Your possession.
How many people?
yeah, like, are you, yeah, and how many people are involved? Are we talking about in bed or just in possessions?
We're in bed, so I think like when you're in bed,
So if I'm in bed and I had
Right.
like cookies or something, I
Right.
probably would share them.
you did. You
It's
shared
just,
one with
I
me.
already did, yeah. So,
Proof that.
so theoretically, it's right.
Okay.
But also, it says Panda Express at the bottom, so I don't know.
With that, that's
How
not
that
like your
works,
lucky
yeah.
number or something.
Is it at Panda Express? You are eager to share your possessions at Panda Express. That doesn't work.
At
Is that
Panda
not-
Express in bed,
You don't really share anything there. Oh, I guess you share.
use your food, meal, and a
I don't really go to Panda
conversation.
Express.
Why? Isn't that healthy enough?
No, I just there isn't a lot on my house, and I always
Okay.
stay comfort zone like of
Yeah,
5
yeah.
different places.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I would share it at Panda Express or in bed, depending on what the object or thing is.
Okay.
So, I would say this is 57% accurate.
Thank you for the statistics.
Yeah,
Do we have a fact checker and like
Yeah.
stats person?
we're nothing if we're not accurate.
Right. Can we maybe when post we can do a little graph or something. Okay. Do you want while you're doing this, would this be a good time to get a little bit of Paula kind of talk? Maybe.
Yeah, I could talk. Well, is everyone going to do theirs?
I think so, but maybe that's
Oh,
so we can get
So
we can
about the
check
sharing?
something off. I love checking things
sure. I
off.
can check some out. Well, you listed me as on your thing
Yeah.
as comedian, musician, lawyer.
And newly a connoisseur of Cantor's Deli.
Yeah, Cantor
Yeah.
Sally was really good. You introduced us to that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, hold on. Do you want to? We'll set up a camera and get really close up on Paul and sound. And this will be one of those things we check off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is it?
Sure.
Scott, do you want to? So you're gonna keep coming in and out of the closet, and that'll be okay.
Casey.
That's good. Really good first riff. We got our first riff. Song for Scott. Scott's song.
Or, cause I got that too. So just somebody tall when I run
Oh
sound.
yeah. Or someone closer.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Malachi, you have 100 jobs now.
then you gotta hold
I just
that
want to
for
make sure I
a
get the
whole 30
intro
minutes.
of you guys because
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
make sense.
Hard.
To,
Yeah.
Did we
Little people
introduce you
join.
and introduce Paul and Paul Stevens?
Is that good? Is that so?
Yeah.
We'll
How are you
get.
gonna hold it for?
Oh man, that's gonna hurt your
That's a lot.
arms.
Hold it.
I'm a sound person, so we're actually okay.
And I'm gonna go super slow to see how strong.
So are you go.
So that camera's not gonna be capturing this, is it?
No,
Just slowly.
he's got blood.
That's just gonna slowly.
It's got blood right now.
It'll just
You want me
start
to-
dripping
Could I
into the
hold-
shots.
Could I hold the sound?
You want me to hold
And
it?
then, because it's just really on Paul.
I just want him.
Yeah. It's like a kind of close up on, or should we
I-
use my
I was gonna say,
camera?
I'll
But if
just
you're in the
hold it.
shot,
Oh yeah, let's have
I'll
Malachi
just do it.
hold
Does it
the
reach?
Yeah, it should. Yeah. We're gonna give you the recording.
sound.
Oh, I guess that makes
Also,
sense. too.
Probably work
You can
better.
also boom from underneath where it's right down there where it's just in his lap.
Oh yeah, just lay down. You know that song?
Instead
I
of-
love
instead of
lay
this.
you down,
And
lay you
you're gonna
down.
wanna hold it.
I'll
Wanna
hold
hold
in the direction.
You can leave it on your knee.
Make sure the mic's on too.
it. How do I know?
It should be on that, like the mic itself. You probably want it all the way forward.
Yeah, it's definitely not on. It's
Mm.
all the way forward. And then press the record.
Do you see levels on
Do we have those earphones? Do we need to?
I do now. You want to say something?
Testing
Testing is good.
Yeah,
All right.
works.
Jason, can you go grab those noise
They're on the
canceling earphones?
they're charging. They're on the desk.
Oh. You think they're gonna be charged yet?
Does anybody have like earbuds?
Yeah, I was gonna say headphones would be nice.
I have them for my iPhone.
Well, that amp is going to be.
Do we feel comfortable trusting that it's gonna get the sound?
Either way, like I said,
If you check the levels on the thing.
It looks good. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it looks good.
Rock and roll.
Okay,
if literally nothing else, like I said, this actually picks up sound pretty
that's
well.
right. Okay, and then
So-
do we want to get? We'll have a still shot then of Paul introducing himself. I think we can combine. I'll introduce the show and you,
And
and
Yeah.
and we'll do your in bed. But
I'll
you'll
just
say
talk,
it
my
from.
stand-up will just be talking about me anyway.
Well, we'll do your stand up just you, like, and I think I'm gonna film you like this. That's what I'm imagining now,
Okay.
because that's creepy.
Am I in your shot?
No, I've got a pretty
Okay.
He works so
Okay,
hard to get that.
big. I got a tight close up on these two, so
So do we need another camera, or are we good with just the tight close up?
I think we'll be good with this one for now,
Okay. Cool.
as long as you don't move upwards too much.
Oh, I don't do this. I'm trying to do good posture, but don't. I'll just lean back.
Yeah, that's a.
Lean back. All right.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you did a great job. Who raps that? Who sings that?
Camera squad. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fat Joe. Oh, we should do this. These lights. These are from my friend Michelle. I don't think they make a difference. They make me feel happy. That's good joy of
Well, it
tidy
does
up.
make a difference then.
It does? Oh,
If it makes you happy.
it's true.
All
right.
right. Oh, all right.
Ready. And I'll do my portion,
Oh yeah.
All right.
but I'm not gonna do it yet. I actually don't like eating these
Is
foods.
sound rolling?
I didn't even let my half.
I'll eat it.
Hey, have you got a this
half
one?
of it.
Is that
No.
sound? Oh, we'll need the clapper if we're going to.
Oh,
do
that's a
that.
good point.
Oh
Clapper.
yeah, dang it.
Where's the
There's
clapper?
so many.
Oh.
And we're learning.
Just put it in front of the camera.
Here I come.
Go Bethany.
Do it.
Oh yeah, last time we did it a lot.
Other
The other
side.
way.
No, other way.
Face,
Yeah.
face, yeah.
And then a little bit backwards. Keep going. Keep going.
Take one.
Always for you.
Actually, just kind of step by the bed.
Okay.
Put it in front of the camera.
You have a feet fetish, foot fetish.
No, I like.
Chicago. Oh,
Oh,
that's.
I see.
Yeah, because
I love
and
that
now
hair.
the
Actual
back up
sound.
just a
Oh,
little
lights
bit
on.
more.
It makes me so happy.
The lighting is.
Yeah, it's kind of.
The lighting's bad. That's a
Oh,
happy
so
light.
that it's white.
Should we remove that happy light?
If you've got
One
it
of
like
you has to
that,
do
that's good. So lower it a little bit, A little bit more. There we
Very
go.
comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you've got to clap it. So you gotta.
Here it
I
goes.
did. I just took a shower.
Oh,
Thank you.
lower it again. There
Well,
we go.
I mean, I was going to do it
And
anyway.
Oh.
Wait, take one on my clap. Take two on my clapper. I need one of me taking one.
You'd be like, you're welcome. And I'm like, no, you
So
don't.
meta.
all right,
I was
scene
just
one.
finished.
Take one. Ready?
Take one clapper.
Sound rolling.
Was that loud enough?
Yeah, that was good.
It's really nice.
That was really
All
good.
right, that's it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hello, world. I'm Sam Howard, and this is my show about. Oh wait. So I think we have to make sure those noises are right. But we don't have a person on here. Okay. Hi, I'm Sam Howard, and this is the Sleep with Sam Howard show. Today, my guest is Paul Farahvar. Is that pronounced correctly?
Farvar, yeah.
Farahvar. You're a comedian
Yeah.
and a lawyer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a shady lawyer.
No, I am. I mean, that's everything.
Okay.
Shady.
Okay. And so you get and a musician,
Kind of, yeah.
guitar,
Yes.
and no piano.
No piano. Some drum, but it's mostly
Do you have
guitar.
an eyelash?
Oh.
Do you want to do this and give me a wish? That's not scripted. But you need to blow harder. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I said that.
We gotta
not.
start over now.
It's okay.
I just said, but I forgot to wish. It's all right. That's not gonna work.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Oh, it's still on there?
Yeah. It's really sticky
So close to
eyelash.
my mouth.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Really good. Okay. And you made a wish?
Oh no, I forgot that part. Oh,
Well, your fortune could be your wish.
yeah.
So and your
Going
new.
to Panda Express.
What's your? I
Um,
almost ate my pen. I thought, dang it.
Okay.
Man, Ellen would never do this. She would never eat her pen. She might. I don't know.
Is this based on Ellen?
Well, some people say like, you know, you
If
can
it was in
compare.
bed.
You're supposed to compare yourself to people, and they're like, oh, maybe Ellen
Oh.
or something.
I need to watch that show then.
Yeah, that's okay. Watch the show. So you have a fortune. I just
I
gave,
did.
or Malachi gave you,
I did.
and you're gonna read yours.
Okay. You are eager to share yourself and your possessions.
But read it in first person.
Oh. I am eager to share myself and my possessions. In
Bed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then maybe a drum. But I'm okay. And then I'm gonna do mine. That it was given to me by Paul,
Yes.
because that's the way you're supposed to do.
And you're supposed to eat
fortunes.
one half of it before you do it. You
I
know,
don't
you
like
do
the
it.
taste though.
That's a rule from Chicago.
All right. Oh, this is great. My gratitude will become my biggest ally this week. In
In
bed.
bed.
Oh.
All
Is that
right.
true?
I'm a pretty great. I have like a lot of. I do gratitude journals. It's really a little overwhelming. You can see over
Oh,
there.
let's read those.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
where are they?
Sometimes I say like I'm thankful for nothing, and then I get to die someday, and it's a very depressing. But this is not a show about mental illness. It's a show about mental disorder. Oh yeah, I have narcolepsy, and that's what kind of inspired this show.
In bed.
I have narcolepsy in bed and out of bed.
Makes sense because it's sleeping.
Yeah.
That's what most people do in bed.
Yeah. So this is great. I think we're checking stuff off.
Checklist.
We've got.
Introduce show.
Do you think we have that? Does it sound? What do you think, Jason? You have your hand up. You're stretching.
Oh, I was turning off the recording since you seemed to.
Oh. Okay. Good. But you think we got that?
Yeah.
Decent introduction.
I like the checking it off on the show.
Yeah, we can do that for next time. But so we have a good for the podcast. We have good audio. We assume for the video we have that, and then we might.
Oh, did you turn?
Oh yeah, you can turn on audio.
I could turn off audio.
Nice. And then later we might. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell Lullaby Lounge the most important thing. Brittany knows this. So at the end of the episode, you guys write a lullaby for Paul based on this interview.
Okay.
So if you want to be taking notes on stuff,
Do
I have all these little
pens.
notepads and pens. Unless you just remember, but you guys will go into the living room and write together and then perform it in here. So you just remember.
Did you want a super quick take though?
You want a super quick take?
To do
Yeah.
already.
More efficient?
Like a,
Yeah.
like a super quick lullaby.
Oh, the lullaby. Oh no, that's for he's asking for the intro,
Yeah.
right? The
Yeah.
lullaby usually that's where we
So
like
it's not
really
very long.
shine.
So if you want something like really snappy, just like,
Okay, yeah.
we
'Cause
don't
that was babbly. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, Jason's going somewhere.
Okay, fine. I'll take a piece of
Hey,
paper.
where's that dry erase marker?
I'll
for
take a
the-
piece of paper. Just.
Is that it? Is that one? It's a washable one.
Oh, wait.
It says washable on it, so
Oh,
here.
pass it on. Take me, pass it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so how do we make a quick intro? I'm so bad at efficiency.
Intro for what?
Just the show, because I babbled too much just now.
Say welcome to the show. And introduce the lullaby lounge.
Oh, we'll do that later.
Oh.
I just gotta introduce you now.
Introduce yourself and Paul
Okay.
for the thing,
Okay.
and then
Makes sense.
Paul talks
I
a
mean,
little bit
let's-
about himself, and then that's probably the end.
I'll just do that as my stand-up.
Okay.
Anytime on my phone.
Okay, so you want to do 5 minutes set?
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you just do that.
That's perfect.
'Cause
All
it's
right.
gonna be sit
Do you want your
Do you want your microphone?
No, I don't need my
Cool.
and just that camera?
We're gonna have to
And just
clap
that
it again,
camera?
aren't we?
Oh yeah, we have
Uh,
to clap again.
If we want to sync it with that, but
Yeah.
if we're not going to use that, then we don't need to. Are we going to use this?
For the intro, you want it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You can have to do this if you want.
Clap it.
Mhm.
I can do it.
You want me to do it? Wait, you guys didn't think I did a good job?
Well,
You
it's
did a
probably
great job.
easier
Just
because
go
they're
back.
back there.
Yeah, it might be best back there. That way
Yeah.
we have.
Oh yeah. Together?
I'll hold it. You clap it.
Okay. Scene. Oh god. Segment
Wait.
1. No.
Okay, now go.
Segments 1 and 2. Take
Yeah, are we rolling sound?
Yep.
Okay.
segments 1 and 2. Take 2. Hello world. Welcome to the Sleep with Sam Howard show. I am Sam Howard. I have narcolepsy, and I invite people who are funny and interesting to join me in my bed to talk about their sleep and their
Yes.
lives. Today my guest is Paul Farabar.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hey Paul.
I don't have narcolepsy, though.
You don't?
No.
I'm just
But I have sleep issues, so
Okay.
that makes sense.
We'll get to that during the
Sure.
pillow talking segment.
Which is a segment coming up.
You want to tell the audience
Who I am?
a little about yourself?
Yeah. So you had me listed as a comedian, lawyer,
Mhm.
and musician.
Mhm. And
a Cantor's new fan of Cantor.
connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
I didn't know how to spell that, but
I don't know how to spell connoisseur either.
well, I learned
Just for that?
just for that.
Oh, cool. Okay. So that needs some explanation, I
What
guess,
was
as
that
to who I
noise? Oh, we're
am.
getting comments.
Wrong thing.
That's okay.
No, that's fine.
Good.
People are already calling.
People are calling in.
No, I just
Are there any
accidentally
questions?
did video.
That's it.
Any questions? For
Any questions? It's gonna be the legal hour. No, so I was a musician. I was in 14 bands in Chicago. What's up, Mike?
What kinds of band? What kind of music?
I did all kinds of stuff. Mostly like singer-songwriter sissy rock is what we called it.
Sissy
Yeah.
rock. You know what that is?
So
I have no idea what that is.
yeah, it was like, I mean, a lot of it was in the 90s and the 2000s. So like Cranberries were really, really
Oh,
big.
yeah.
Nelly Merchant was really big.
Awesome.
But then I also like edgier stuff too. So I was in 14 bands in Chicago. I did comedy because I was asked to leave 14 bands in Chicago. So
You were asked to leave individually.
yeah. So that's how I did it. And
How
then
did they all ask you to leave?
you have to be really bad at guitar to get to leave 14
Oh.
bands that you started.
Yeah.
But that people are always like, oh, was it artistic differences? I'm like, no, I played songs that were really hard to play on guitar. So that didn't work.
Michael J could teach you.
Yeah, no, I'm good now.
And you
I
can
just
go
don't have
back to them.
calluses. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
right.
okay.
You need calluses, so I can play. I mean, but yeah, I'm better. No, not you. I saw you playing before. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna. You're really good. But I also then I became a lawyer. I practiced law.
So after you did a band,
Yeah, I did. I was a
14
lawyer for 15 and a half years, but in July 3rd, 2016, I stopped to pursue a career as a full-time comedian, which is a nice way of saying that my law firm asked me to stop.
because you're so bad at guitar. Oh, I mean, because you're bad at lawyering.
Right.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I did that.
I got
for a
fired
while.
from a lot of stuff
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
but from narcolepsy.
Right.
Well,
No.
that's illegal to say, but
Well, it's all. But then, so I did that, and then I did comedy now. So.
and you do stand-up comedy.
Yeah. I'm in Chicago right now. Yeah. I've lived there all my life.
Okay.
Well, including the suburbs before that. Mike's from Chicago,
That's
so
okay. South Side.
That's right.
not South Side.
I'm wearing these
Doesn't matter.
for you guys.
Well, I'm a Cubs fan, so.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm a Cardinals
I
fan
know,
for
I cover
okay.
this.
But also, I think I told you at Cantor's Deli that I just like. I like
Baseball.
I just like spirit.
Okay.
Like if you give me a shirt and a
Then
thing
why
to
did you
cheer
act
for,
like that about the Cubs?
because it's fake. I'm just a fake. It's fakey fake. I think there's a little weirdness with the Cubs, but I was like authentically happy for all of those sad drunk people.
Were you, Mike?
Anyone?
A lot of Sox fans are
I
not.
was psyched for the city.
Yeah, that's a good way to
nice.
think about it.
I was really excited for everyone.
Yeah.
It's been
You should run for mayor.
Absolutely not.
I'm
No,
gonna start a campaign.
There's people that are like really were rooting against the Cubs. Or my friends who are Sox fans, which is
Yeah.
stupid. It's good for the city. Like you
Yeah.
said. I rooted for the Sox in
2005.
2005. Yeah. So I'm not anti-Sox. I am anti-Cardinals.
Why?
I
It's all. I think it's like all we've got. Sometimes, like we lost the Rams. Well, we lost. We got.
Yeah. Well, they were actually. It was St. Louis Cardinals before that too. The football team, and then they went to Phoenix.
I didn't know
Then you
that.
guys had the St. Louis Rams, and then they left.
So if you end up getting kicked out of comedy,
I can go to St.
you
Louis.
could do sports
Yeah.
stuff because you just said a lot of sports
Right,
stuff
right. I could do that.
that people might like. So sports fans now we have a new target audience. I think.
I was a figure skater, so I can help any team. So I figure skated until I was 12 years old. So
Is that real?
that's real.
I wish you had to tell, like when you're, because I can't tell if you're lying or.
No, I did. I really was a figure skater.
That's
So.
wonderful. Oh, we're getting time. What does that mean?
5 minutes.
Okay, so that's our intro.
Okay.
You think we have a tight minute in there?
Probably, maybe, kind of.
Like it was
I
longer
just
than-
started going into
yeah,
my
you
stand-up thing.
kind of mixed up the introduction with a life story, but that's
I
fine.
think we got some.
That was me doing
it
my
was
stand-up,
good,
I
and
never
then the noise interrupted, and from
Yeah.
there it kind of evolved.
And then
into-
I like I'm in what is that Westworld show? And
yeah.
no, it's in Get Out when they take a picture and then you're not hypnotized. That's what that's like. All right. So what do we think we have from that?
We have probably a good 30-second intro there.
You
Intro.
introduced me there, and I did some of my stand-up in there. But
Yeah.
you and I ended up talking, and I just went for it instead of doing my
Okay.
spiel.
So
yeah,
we
and
got-
I said to let it go because you were getting some good stuff. So just
All
in
right.
case.
So we've got the first three. We've got for podcast and video. We've got intro of show, intro of Paul, and Paul stand up covered.
Yeah.
And we might later Lullaby Lounge if you feel like adding some little kind of jingly riffy things to supplement that or help introduce it.
Checks are backwards.
Oh yeah, I'm left-handed. I do that. So these are my check marks. If you need a close-up of that. Here you go, Instagram. Malachi's Instagram.
It's actually my Facebook now.
Oh yeah, that's comedy. That's what you should have been using.
I could do myself like this. Where's the?
So Joel figured this out last time. I don't know how to make it, but it makes a very aggressive
Siren?
noise.
Yeah, that's not
don't
good,
do
I
that, don't do that.
There's a button at the thumb.
It's very jarring.
Oh, there it is. I got it. What's the segment with this?
That's how you should do your stand-up.
The side. Too loud. What if we do it like this?
It wasn't as jarring as I
That could be like if somebody wins something. Is there a contest anywhere?
thought. Yeah, if you win the fortunes. All right, so now we do everyone else's fortunes,
Yes.
and then like everyone
I
kind
think
of talk
so.
about yourselves. You think?
Sure. If it makes sense.
So that
for
people
the
feel
conversation.
comfortable. I think.
You want the cookie? I'll eat it.
Oh yeah, you ate my cookie. So then you should do your fortune
I'll eat
next.
the garbage.
Thank you.
I'll do mine next.
And sound is off now.
Yeah, it's
Sound not
off.
rolling?
It's not on. Should I lay this down?
Do you know that song, Keith? I'd like to lay you down, and blah, 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 blah. It's like an old country song.
Don't know that one.
Play it, Mike.
Darling, how I'd love to lay you down. I'm such a bad singer.
When you say old, do you mean like 1990 or
No,
1970?
I mean, like a few years
like
ago.
50s.
Yeah. Like
Talking
George
about
Jones.
Elvis or-
I feel like I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I don't remember the name of the
I
song.
think it.
George Jones.
We'll
has
figure it
mine
out.
type
We'll do
thing.
fortunes first. You already ate it?
No.
You ate mine?
yours.
Okay.
Probably
cool.
something very, very long than that,
You
yeah.
can see the first step.
All right.
No,
So who's
Yeah, it's not that
tipping me or?
Oh yeah, should we get a close up of everybody doing this?
Not with my camera. Oh, actually, I should probably turn this off.
Steve Gary. Yep. Go ahead.
I don't read the words.
I don't get it all.
You like old? I like music. Yes, but not new
I
modern.
like it, yeah.
But that's not true. I like it.
Corporate
too.
stuff.
Maybe I'll film I think I'll do that. Bethany, you hand me that camera.
This one?
Yeah. That's
George Jones.
I'm still saying that. Scott, is this app pretty simple? Because I think I'm gonna film these.
I can do it.
And then, oh geez, what's it? Just play?
So,
Just, oh yeah. It's on the right lighting and things?
So stick the square thing and the thing that you like, the thing you want to be in focus. And the circle one should be like on their face.
On the base?
On the face.
On the face.
Or I guess also like
Face.
The base of your face. And I can't zoom in or I can?
it does.
So that's the side.
you can, but I wouldn't.
Face.
Oh, I did, but I'm gonna stop. Oh,
Wish I could turn it further.
testing. Okay. This light is a little weird, but I think it's
So I wrote it behind the scenes.
all right. Malachi.
All right, so I'm just.
Malachi's fortune, take one. Okay, put ball back there.
All right. You are compassionate and fun-loving in bed. Okay.
But you're out of bed, so I don't know. Okay.
I'm both. Yeah, I was gonna say either way it works. Yeah, this is pretty solid.
All right.
Oh, I didn't eat that.
Malachi, you want to tell? You're a music producer, right?
I'm a music producer and an instructor at Icon Collective. So I teach music production as well.
Oh my gosh, teach us.
Teach you
Teach us all.
how to make music.
Yeah, or music
Yes.
production.
I mean, all you gotta do is have a solid idea, figure out how to record it clean, and play it back well. It's the simplest way.
And $10 million.
No, I don't need $10 million.
$7 million.
It helps.
I think you can do it with about $8,000 right now. You can make like a solid song.
$8 grand.
I love this shot. This is so intimate. It's so
Oh.
good.
Anything else?
I like that you say idea like an English person. Like idea. They say idea.
There.
Idea. Idea.
Oh, I think I'm just a New Yorker.
I like it. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I really like it.
All right. Anything else you want to know?
Like 100 more things, but we'll wait till you're the main guest.
All right. That sounds like a plan.
All right. Jason, you want to do it? Bethany.
Hello.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. I almost ate this
Wait.
before I got up.
Bethany Fortune, take one. Action.
Here we go.
Open it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
now it's like
Who
Who
that.
gave
I would
that?
have eaten it anyways.
save.
It's okay.
Who gave that fortune to you?
Oh, Tim did.
Wonderful. This better be good, Tim.
Oh, you are
First
only
person.
starting on your path to success.
Wait, what?
In bed.
Bed. Hey, a beginner.
Yeah.
But you might have beginner's luck. Get it. Oh, that's
Now,
a
do
really
you wanna
good
post
zoom.
me eating it?
I do. But your eyes are up here.
It's
See?
slow motion.
That shirt is misleading. All
These
right.
are good. These are really good. I don't know why you guys didn't eat yours.
Bethany John, you live in LA now. And what's your yeah, show us with your mouth full.
What's the question?
You live in LA and what's your job again? You have like 5 cool jobs.
I have 3 different jobs.
Yeah.
I work with adults with disabilities.
Nice.
And yeah, it's great. It's fun. And I walk dogs. And the third one is, I guess I have 2 jobs.
That's great. Well, third is being on the
I feel like there
show.
was another
You're
one
kind of
that
a
I was
producer
doing
now, I
kind of
think.
in and out.
Yeah, you're a producer now on the
Yeah.
show.
Should I show off what I can do?
That's well,
My
yeah.
other job.
I think I took that
He
job.
took that job. Another man taking a woman's job
I know.
because of inappropriate reason. Okay, so you
We call that
and
delegate.
you just moved here from Chicago. Chicago.
Which
Sweet.
is how I know you.
That's great. All right, Eva. Hi, baby. Oh yeah, we gotta do this.
Hi, baby.
Eva Fortune, take one. You guys are one take wonders. And this camera work is shady. Hi, girl. Hey, Eva, how? Oh, wait. Who gave you your fortune?
Keith. Keithers.
Keith also made you a steak one time.
Just
Yes, he did.
More than once?
Oh, he made me one the other night.
Oh, I love steak.
Keith is my
I like
platonic
that.
husband.
That's perfect.
So he comes over
I
and
think
brings me
everybody-
wine and cooks me dinner.
so happens.
We watch TV
Stupid
together.
movies, yeah.
We watch chick flicks together.
Stupid movies.
Nice. Oh, she ate it first. She ate it
That's
first.
what that's gonna happen.
This is a good one.
By the way.
Am I reading this in first person?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Spanish.
Bethany did it wrong, but we don't want to make fun of her because the show of love. This is kind of shady. Huh?
I will learn the value of a kind word.
In
In
bed.
What? That's like you gotta learn a lesson.
Maybe it means I have to stop talking dirty in bed.
I
And I have to start talking.
Want to start?
It's like a
Nice.
someone is
Oh my
giving you a
God.
sign.
Yeah.
You're too dirty. in
Kind
bed.
sir.
but that's kind
Please
of
put a
fun.
pillow there.
Yeah, you can try to be real proper in bed.
But since when do safe words have to be kind words? Maybe that's when.
Since
it's
now,
fine.
yeah.
They
yeah.
could be neutral words.
Great.
But it's also in the tone. It's like how you say it, I think. I don't know. All right,
Water chestnut.
Tim's fortune. Can we get a slate?
Yes. Hold on.
Tim Peck, fortune.
Hi,
Take one.
I am a kindred spirit with Sam Howard. I do not eat the cookie at all, so I'm just gonna read it.
Oh, I thought that was your fortune. I was so confused.
She
Wait,
said,
Tim,
I
who
am
gave you
kindred
your
spirit with
fortune?
Sam Howard.
Who gave that to you?
Scott.
Oh, you just pointed to Keith.
Okay. Why
So
did you say
Keith-
Scott on
Keith
your
gave
thing?
away so many.
I stole somebody's sheet.
Keith, why did you give away all the fortunes? You're
Because
so
I'm a
selfless.
giving person.
That's
We'll
probably
find
your
out
fortune.
in the fortune.
Yeah,
cookie
we'll see if that's
segment.
The best mirror is an old friend.
Dang.
Yeah.
Tim Peck, who's your oldest friend?
Oldest?
Yeah.
Crazy Joe Carr. Played high school football with him.
That sounds like a made-up name.
It's real. It's on my phone.
What was it? You played quarterback, right?
No, I played long snapper, so I barely got hit. So
But you taught me how to be quarterback at a putt-putt course.
no, I didn't get good at quarterback until I was like 25. Yeah, it took a long.
There's a story there.
I got good when I was 29.
Hi.
I didn't get good. I got
No, you actually shrieked when you saw me throw a football. That was fun. It was you, me, and Michael, and we were throwing a football in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And when I threw it the first time, she literally went, "Wah! Wah!" Like, oh,
Yeah,
calm
it was a
down,
trigger for me. I don't want to talk about it.
calm down.
We forgot to ask Eva
Yeah.
what you do for a living, so we'll combine you guys.
Okay.
This shot. All right, so Eva,
We work
you,
together.
what you do, girl?
I am a freelance audio engineer
What does that mean?
/ singer / producer. It means I record and work on film music and make beats and all that stuff. Probably not as good as him.
Do you,
I don't get money for my beats.
Do you have an idea
You
in
will.
$10 million for a project? There's $8,000.
I could get you a well done record for
$7,900.
$20,000. That's studio time included, ladies and gentlemen.
The price is right, rules. $799.9.
What if the show just becomes that? Just
Okay.
Price is
Everyone
Right.
just
We get
gets
really.
music
$1.
production.
It's all about
And you have a great singing voice. I've heard it, and we all get to hear it today because you're the lead singer of the Lullaby Lounge today.
Yay.
I don't know how to
Great.
make. I wanted to make it go like ooh, but I don't know how to do that.
Extreme close up.
How did you do that?
I have gifts.
You're so talented. Okay, and then Tim, what do you do for a living?
Hey, I'm a SAG actor here in Los Angeles.
Sad.
Hey.
Dang. And I saw you in a soap opera.
Mhm.
What other kind of stuff are you?
I've been going out for some big stuff recently. Jeremy Piven has a CBS drama called Wisdom of the Crowd.
Oh
And I went out for Sex Offender Felon on that. I got a star on that.
Hey, good on you.
And Jenna
Crazy
Fisher.
Joe, be proud.
Jenna Fisher has an ABC sitcom coming out soon. I went out for a part on that last week.
Do you know where Jenna Fisher's from?
Yes, she's from, hold on, somewhere in Missouri. I know that.
We're done with you. Move the camera.
What's the problem?
I just wanted you to be prouder of it. I
Oh,
was combative for no reason.
yeah, she's somewhere from Missouri.
St. Louis.
Okay.
That's the whole bit, right?
Well,
She's from somewhere close to St.
I was
Louis.
gonna
we all say
I
St.
like to be
Louis.
precise. I don't want to say blah blah when it's really blah blah. So-
I respect that. And those are different.
She's
levels.
gonna watch this and be
Yeah.
pissed if you get it.
Oh, Jenna Fisher, please watch and hire him. Tim Peck's the greatest.
I read for Rudy. That's who I read for.
Oh yeah. What are you saying?
I just listened to her Mark Maron podcast.
Listen to Jenna Fisher.
WTF. She was on last week. It's really good.
I love Mark
It's
Maron's
good for all
podcast.
actors too. They talk about a lot of stuff that she went through, and she has a new book out about acting.
Will you send us a link?
I don't work for Mark Maron, but
Just freaking send us a link.
well, I'll look it up and I'll put it on. It's on my phone.
Will you put it on your to-do list and I'll do a check
I'll
mark?
put it on the checklist. Yeah.
I want to redeem myself because John Hamm and Ellie Kemper are from St. Louis.
That's right.
Thank you.
They all, and yeah, they're all some of my
I
favorites.
saw John Hamm on Runyon Canyon yesterday.
Yeah.
No
That's
way.
Way.
Yeah. How's he doing?
I'm taller than him. That's all he is.
Whoa.
But he's got really good hair.
Everyone remind
Yeah.
you guys later to show you a picture of my brother who looks just like John Hamm.
Mm.
Alarmingly so.
I like that. I mean, I have a boyfriend who kind of looks like John Hamm, but
No, it's like the first time I
Maybe
saw
like-
John Hamm on a
but not
billboard,
as
I was like, wait, what? Like he looks like him basically just maybe 20 years from now, from where he's at now. It's crazy.
so your brother's older?
Mhm.
Are you ever, I don't know.
Older than
Are
John
you
Hamm?
attracted to your brother?
No,
Not even now that you know that?
no,
Okay.
no,
that's
it's creepy. John Hamm looks a lot like him, so no, in no way, shape, or form.
You find John Hamm attractive?
No,
fine. Not, yeah, you
No.
can't.
they look. It's no. It's horrible.
Did you watch Mad Men?
No.
Okay. Sweet Don Draper. He went through so much. Okay. Do a podcast about that later. All right, now we got to get Scott. Can you pop? Okay, we got Scott Smith, Fortune. Take one. And this is just a one-shot wonder. Again.
See, I always thought the fortunes you weren't supposed to read your fortune because it doesn't come true. So I'm hesitant to read the meaningless. bunch
Because
of
there are new
words.
rules. We're learning. Everyone has a
Yeah.
different.
You have to eat
rule.
half because the
So
guest
many superstitions.
guest rules.
Uh,
But what?
Didn't like it anyway.
Where did you get that from, Scott?
Kansas or something?
Oh, Kansas.
And due
Toto.
time,
I'm from Kansas, and I never.
you will
heard
be
that one.
financially comfortable. And bed.
All right.
That
You
doesn't
can-
even-
I couldn't hear
I
you.
mean, it could be a hooker.
In
Yeah.
due time, you'll be financially comfortable in bed.
So you'll do that thing where you
So-
put a bunch of money in.
And the
I won't be
mattress.
paying for prostitutes or something? I don't know.
Ooh.
They'll be paying
Then they
you.
won't be
Oh.
prostitutes anymore.
Struck a nerve.
Maybe you'll meet
Exactly.
one. Have you
The
seen
difference.
The Deuce? It's a pretty good show. Maybe you'll meet one and then she'll be like, or he or whoever, whatever.
This
They'll
one's
be
on
like-
me.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, I want to do this for free because of love.
Or,
Um,
or other reasons.
Or what?
Or maybe he won't have to pay.
Maybe you'll be playing
Oh, you could be a pimp!
That's why I got
Oh, there we go.
Oh, little Pimpy Sky. Pimpy Scott stockings. Pimpy Smith. No, we'll work on that. I'll make a logo for you. It'll be very bad. Okay. Thank you, Scott.
Mhm.
And how do I know you? Or how do you, what's your life? You have such a cool life.
We took an improv class on the same day, but not the same improv class together in Second City in Chicago. That's how we know each other.
You're like my first friend in Chicago.
Oh,
And you'll be the last friend I ever have. If I could zoom, it'd be so good. Okay, I'm gonna zoom. You're creepy. The last friend I've ever had. And you for a living. Well, you don't have to say you're living, but you can. But you know, you're so good at like, and you know.
oh yeah. So
It's your
for
dream
a
job.
living, I work in the LA Times advertising department. So there's pop-ups and there's ads that like harass you when you go to a Tribune Publishing website. That's all me. You are welcome.
Oh, people will throw digital tomatoes at you.
Yeah.
But then you, on the side, do so many other things.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to be doing for money pretty soon, like tomorrow, I think.
Hopefully. Hire me.
For what? Tell us what you're
So
good
I guess
at.
I'm an aspiring filmmaker. I write, I animate, I direct stuff. I do it all.
He's wildly humble, but one of the best writers,
Super talented.
especially writers for female characters, in my experience as a female, working on your stuff that I've ever met. Super funny, super weird stuff, a lot of good animated ideas. So Rick and Morty. Here's your new bro. Hold on. Shane Becker, hire Scott. Okay. Oh God, now I'm out of focus. Okay, Keith. Let me get a
Oh, is it my turn?
Hold on.
thank you, Scott. Keith Munson. Fortune cookie take one.
Nice.
So now I have to read with mouthful.
Yeah, that's why he did that.
No, I didn't think that one. This is why you don't use it. Fortune cookie music.
Yeah, this is good music, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Riffing.
All right. I have the makings of a leader. Take charge.
Getting back.
but get consent.
Yeah. That's where the Panda Express comes in.
Yes, they make
Our
sure.
new sponsor.
It's all. All right, and Keith, what's your deal? What's your life
My life is a
outside of
little
this
crazy.
bedroom?
I don't know.
Anymore, no one knows.
I'm an audio engineer and studio manager. Amateur musician.
Which instruments?
Trombone.
That's very cool.
So I do a lot of what Eva does as well. I record bands and I pretend like I know what I'm doing, and that's, but believe it or not, a full-time job.
You guys could start a band called The Pretenders.
That would be
2 Rs.
suitable.
I think that's
Yeah.
catchy, right?
Suitable.
No one's ever done that before.
You can change it with 2 R's. I think you get a lot of
Pretenders.
pretenders.
you be good kitty pretenders.
This is coming from a lawyer, Mike.
Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah.
As long as you guys don't cover any of their songs.
Oh, nice. Are we allowed to talk about your one song that might be on that one show? About it yet?
No.
All right. Well, we can't talk about it, but be looking out,
One
listening.
of my bands might be on a label soon.
So we have on the website in the morning after segment.
Yeah.
We do like follow up with our guests. So we'll talk
Did the
if
contract go through? Yeah.
that happens. We'll
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
this is what we were talking about.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Actually, that might happen. That's fine.
That's wonderful.
I feel like it's so close.
It's really close, and I just think it's great. You have a great close up. Like this is great. Big screen. Get this guy in, and that Dr. Pepper in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I could do commercials.
Another sponsor. This is how I want to get sponsorships. Is like stuff we authentically like. I want them to notice that we use them and be like, take money.
Product placement.
Yeah, but like reverse product placement.
It's almost done because it's so good.
That's right. Now it's kind of flat though, right? Okay. All right. Moving on. Can we get another slate?
Yes.
Mr. Slate Master? Oh, Brittany Accardi, fortune, take 1. Oh, Keith, who gave you your fortune? I keep messing this up. Who gave you your fortune?
Michael.
Michael Day. Okay, we'll get to you soon. You're going to get a close-up too. And Brittany Accardi, who gave you your fortune?
Keith also gave me my fortune.
Dang, fortune master!
I dropped a piece.
Oh, now it's not gonna happen.
Okay. Life's greatest joys come from sharing good food. And that
Whoa. Do you eat in bed?
sometimes.
Huh. Do you ever eat chocolate in bed? Do you ever confuse it for nope?
Nope.
I've done that before. I've been like, did I? And then it's just chocolate. But you know what I'm talking about? Number 2 in bed.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's just
I just
I thought-
worry. I'm not trying to make a poop joke. It's just
No,
not
I
authentic.
thought it was a different joke.
What joke did you think?
Never mind.
Ooh, wait, that's gonna be on your morning after segment. Brittany, what's your life like out of this bedroom?
Well, you and I met in college.
Yeah.
And then we both made our way to LA through different avenues.
Oh no, be careful. We have a doctor in the house. You're not a doctor. No,
My
you're a
dad
lawyer.
was.
Do you want to?
Call your dad.
And I work in animation and also want to be a songwriter. So I'm pretending as that.
And you've written now 3 lullabies for the Lullaby Lounge,
I have helped.
You've
yes,
helped,
as co-writer.
and we're gonna hear another one today.
Today. Yes, that's my life.
That's wonderful. All right, and I think we have our final fortune. Michael Day, fortune cookie icebreaker, take 1. And I think I have to do this for him. Michael Day, who gave you your fortune?
You did.
I did. This is a good shot.
Good things are coming my way in bed.
Whoa, the coming part is
Because
Spelled-
it's
so gross.
spelled
no.
C-U-M-I-G.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right,
And
thank
it's
you,
so
Amanda. They knew what we were doing.
Just use that double M.
Michael
Double
Day, what do you do outside of this bedroom?
I'm a musician. I play guitar for other artists. I play guitar and write music and play guitar parts for movies and things like that. Play gospel churches and teach guitar at USC.
That's right. We just went to your recital a
Right.
couple weeks ago. You now have your PhD.
DMA, Doctorate of Music Arts.
You're a music doctor. That's wonderfully healing.
Dr. Day.
That's right. My father's a doctor, so that's kind of
Keeping the name.
Except I have no. no idea how to fix like left ventricles.
What kind of doctor is your father?
He's an optometrist, so I
What
don't
if
know
they say-
anything about like tear ducts
Yeah.
or anything like that.
That's okay. You got your dad for that.
Yeah.
So if someone calls you doctor today, you get like, no, that's my father's name. Call me Michael.
Probably.
That's
Yes.
very funny. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, he could write your stand up for you.
I'm
if you wanted
totally
to
going to
incorporate.
defer to my dad in all things. In fact, this means like father, like son.
In what language?
Latin.
That was Arabic.
I thought that too. Yeah, I did.
So he's pretty awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
I try to be like my dad.
Oh my gosh, should we have your dad on the show? We
You
don't just,
totally should have my dad on
Let's
the
call
show.
him right now.
we're all gonna get tattoos like that, except it'll be like father, like I don't know, like friend of father. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to get tattoos. So we did a segment, and I filmed it all. Dun, dun, dun,
Well
dun.
done.
Do you want to make some Fortune Cookie music?
Sure.
If anything inspires you, and I'll just kind of keep rolling. We got 20 minutes of this.
More like lullaby stuff.
Pass me. Can you pass me one of the
It doesn't have to be a lullaby yet. So we'll start recording sound. Actually, I will. Jason, is it easier to stop this and or like because file type?
Probably, yeah.
Really no piano. All right. And then Scott, this automatically saves to my phone.
Yeah. You also save your pictures, but yeah, I can stop hitting record.
Just what?
Once you stop hitting record, it'll save.
Is the sound recorded?
Oh, you want me to record
I
it
can
with
hold the
this
boom mic.
You can?
And then I think just, yeah, everybody just kind of jam
Turn
some
the
sort of.
microphone on.
What? Sure. Is there anything that you want to say? Or is that later?
That's later.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Should I?
We could like read lullabies and then we could do like a in bed like chorus, you know?
I like
Scott.
that idea.
We could be like, you will
Can I
learn
use
that
this
you will become bird.
for
And then we
I
go,
love that.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
whole mic.
Yeah.
I need some chords.
Well, I was going to
We don't need
find
to
where you were.
No,
Oh.
you play the chords and then I'll figure it out.
Oh, this camera sound?
This has a stereo microphone.
It would have to be the same key as the guitar.
Oh, let's be flat.
Flat.
B flat.
It's a B flat harmonica.
It's
B
a-
flat. It's recorded.
Okay, so then this is great. We're recording sound. So just some sort of like fortune cookie riffy stuff. If anybody feels like singing, I think you said, Eva, your fortunes, let's go crazy.
Sure. You start out. Sing your voice.
Life's greatest joys come from sharing good food. Eating you learn the value of a kind word. In
The best mirror in life is an old friend. You are only starting on your path to success. You are compassionate and fun-loving. Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
You are eager to share yourself and your possessions. Good things are coming. Good things are coming my way.
Now you gotta sing this. Come on. Keep doing it. You don't have to sing if you don't want to.
mine.
All right, Eva for Keith.
You have the makings of a leader. Take charge in death. In death.
Scotty. Scotty. It's all about money.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Torch it down. I can sound.
In due time, you will be financially comfortable. In bed.
In bed. Everybody's in bed. Only like 3 of us It sounded like such a church camp kind of thing, right?
It's Sunday. You just
Wait,
got
is this
backwards.
All
Thought
right.
we could bring it there.
Okay, so I think we got some music for Fortune Cookie Icebreaker, and we've got this. So now, meet cute. We'll do.
Okay. What's that?
This is just where we talk about how we met in kind of more detail.
Okay.
And should we put a time limit on how long we are allowed to talk? And then
Yeah, probably the 5 minutes again.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
And our aim is to get an interesting, how long? Minutes? 30 seconds?
Yeah, or something like that. Minute.
No, we talked a little bit about you, but we didn't
Okay.
do like how we.
But
Oh, I thought you. Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah,
this,
I'd say
Just-
go ahead and do like a practice run or whatever, like
Okay.
we did before. So you kind of maybe you can do this for the podcast or whatever. Just
Okay.
go along, talk.
it would be interesting to sit somewhere different for this, like,
I'd say stay in the same place for now.
okay.
Well, but I beg to differ because
Yeah.
you're such a good improviser that if you practice it, you're going to have most of your magical moments in the practice. And then when you really do it and tape it, you're not going to be able to improvise as well
Yeah,
because you're
gonna
going to be
mess it up.
thinking about it. Because when you're natural, you're so magical.
So much, what,
Just
how
roll
should I
it.
get my magic?
Just
Yeah, we
roll
can do
it.
both.
Roll both.
But this is, I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna get better at being able to recreate magic.
Do you want to?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Oh yeah, you want to do
Someone's gonna have to write.
Malachi? How do you feel about you getting a moving shot of this?
Okay, where do you want me to stand?
Wherever's comfortable.
Like
And just try to. So we'll get
Not a
like,
lot of room in here.
we'll just like kind of get us from this angle. But kind of, I was kind of zooming, not effectively.
All right.
But,
Am I also holding the boom?
can Bethany hold the boom for this one?
Where do you want me to hold it?
Actually, you probably.
Not like that.
It's in the shot.
You could
Yeah.
probably.
Just leave it here, so it can sit lay on the bed, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's just gotta point up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Just make sure it doesn't fall.
Right there. Ish. Do you think that'll work, Scott? The mic's there.
You think it'll hit?
I'll put it
It'll
in
make
second.
bed noises or whatever it's called.
And I was gonna say I could put it in the first pattern.
If your bed's squeaky or
Squeaky
has
bed.
springs, then you're probably going to catch those noises.
I have a collection of mice
in the bed.
I'm just really into mice.
Put it on the first. I want to put it on boom.
Did you move that down just a little bit more?
This?
Yeah.
Down to out of
No,
the
and like sorry, scoot it.
When you say down,
To
what's
Yeah,
that?
that's
away
good.
from Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, in relation to bugs.
Bugs Bunny.
All right, well, it's ready when
We
you're
call him
ready.
by his full name.
Mr.
He used to wear the
Is that a
Maleficent
Warner
ears.
Brothers copyright?
Sorry, Mr.
Do we have the? Yeah, we might change the marker
Oh
or
yeah, should we write?
Yes.
scene.
Oh
two,
my
take
God.
Who
one,
has a pen? Mark it.
Section 2, take one.
Oh,
Whatever
mark
you want to
it.
take it.
Migrated that.
Oh, it's right here.
That works for this?
Yes.
Scene.
So- Right? Is it two?
Here's
Oh, that's a
Kleenex.
scene 5.
I think it's an actual marker.
That's an actual marker, yeah.
It is.
But they said it worked.
Did it not come
Is this
out?
what you used for this? I just erased it.
Yeah.
I used it for just the 2. Is the 2 coming out?
Oh,
Do we have any?
but I do have. Ooh, right there is that. Will you grab that S, that wine glass looking thing? Yeah, there's a red
Try
one.
marker. There it is.
All right, this is probably red.
Hey, can somebody pass
It'll
me a
come
pen?
Do you have the budget to get a new one?
And
No,
so I got
comes
that. but
Just use alcohol.
just a little harder. Oh, and now I have a little tattoo of you.
Oh, it's gone already.
All right, so scene 5. The meet cute is scene 5. Can we do this kind of like Harry Met Sally style? Like, where we're like talking to the camera and like it's
Okay,
it's
what?
like we're just talking about how we met.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understand. So, but I'm talking to you, right?
I think we're talking to the camera.
Okay.
Because we've been talking to each other, so this is
Sure.
kind
Don't,
of
like,
change up.
fall on his
And this is
table.
take 1. I think you're really good at slating, so
I'll
we're
say.
good slate partners.
Really get back there.
Sorry.
All right, so this is where we have sound now.
Okay.
So you have sound going, and you're gonna record one angle, and Jason's gonna record another. Awesome.
I'll go in the closet.
And now Kate's in the closet.
Your ass in the closet.
And you're doing that too? This is amazing. 3 different angles. And we're looking at, should we pick a camera to look at? Would that be interesting?
That one, right?
Look at Jason?
Oh yeah,
Am I
probably.
talking?
Yeah. Kind of, right, you know, have you seen Harry Met Sally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's like they're sitting
Oh,
on
when
a
they're-
couch and
You're
they're
talking
just
about the
like,
interviews.
yeah,
yeah,
and they're
okay.
looking at somebody and saying
I didn't know. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's legal to look at one another as well.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. So where am I?
Yeah, do you want to get more comfortable? You want lumbar support?
I have lumbar support.
Is
Okay.
sound rolling?
Yes.
How long has it been rolling?
2 minutes. You want me to start it again?
Yeah.
And you're gonna do 5. You're gonna tell us 5-minute warning.
Yeah.
Okay. You're
Right on,
rolling.
okay. Well, we might.
I'll do this.
When I was running for executive vice president of student government at St. Louis University,
Slew.
or no, administrative vice president at SLU, Andrew Chappelle would hold up 4 fingers, and those 4 fingers meant to calm the F down because I would get so riled up in my speeches.
Yeah.
Just showing my people's view.
Hi, that's who's talking. Okay.
Oh, is it not?
And then for
Right.
music, we might, I don't know what Harry Met Sally music is like, but maybe some sort of cutesy. Ooh, I have makeup issues.
Just on the corner.
What do I do?
There's a little bit. Just go like this.
Ooh, hand me that tissue. Apparently, this skin around your eyes is like so sensitive. You're not supposed to touch it all the time. And
It's
I
like
only
as
touch
sensitive
that
as your
skin.
butthole. It's like the same.
It's your butthole.
It's like one is more sensitive. They're the same.
There's
like,
makeup for your butthole.
There you go.
I mean, probably.
Should we do wiping with really soft?
Yeah. I just think that of the skin on your body, those 2 are the most sensitive areas.
But you're supposed to apply stuff with your weakest
Yes.
finger.
I don't know why this is the weakest one.
But then should you also do that with your weakest
You should
finger?
tap
Oh
when
my
you're wiping.
What could happen? A puncture of sorts? Or wrinkles, I guess.
Wrinkles on your.
Is this good?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, good. Now you also add hair and makeup here. Like 5 credits from this one.
And I've been fired from every single one.
Yeah, you're getting fired. So you're being replaced by a man. Sorry.
Oh yeah, because of this. You can have it back.
Should I
It's
start
not
the sound
funny
again?
anymore.
Just when are we ready?
I think so.
Okay, so roll sound,
1 second.
Sound rolling.
Speeding.
I'm rolling.
and now you can.
Can you do it for me? Yeah.
Scene 5, take 1.
Okay.
Action.
Yeah, wait till I say action.
Action.
There.
Okay.
So we met
Yes.
like 8 days ago.
Less than 8
Less
days
than
ago.
8 days ago.
A few days ago at the
At a-
Pleasure Chest, first of all.
At a sex shop.
Yeah, at a sex shop for a comedy show.
Yeah, not there for sex shopping.
There was a great comedy show.
Mhm.
Her boyfriend is my friend that we do comedy together, Michael Palsek. He's amazing.
I missed both of your sets though.
I didn't do a set that night.
Oh.
I just went to go support Michael because I just got into town.
That's so nice.
Right, it was really awesome.
Thank you. I think he's watching somewhere, so he's
Yeah.
supporting you too.
Anyway,
And he really likes you.
yeah.
You
I
guys are
like
both
him too.
Zany's favorites.
Yeah, we do comedy at the same club in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yes.
And then we went to Cantor's.
Do you want to talk about like first impressions of each other?
First impressions of each other. Go ahead, you start.
So so when you said
Sing. Oh, sorry.
no, so when you said you were from the Middle East, and I was
am,
like,
yeah.
I was like, I wonder which country. But then I felt stupid because I only know like 3 countries
Which
in the
are
Middle
which?
East, like Iraq, Iran, and Egypt.
Those are the top 3.
But then I looked to do research because I have an idea for a segment we can maybe do later.
Okay.
I looked up, there are 18 countries in the Middle East. And I wondered, like when I was in elementary school, we learned all of the states of the United States of America, except for territories, which is shady, I think. so I didn't know if you guys would learn. Well, yeah, but I don't know if you guys would learn that.
I don't know.
in school.
I've never been there, so I don't know.
What?
I grew up in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
I was born
you
in
said that.
Philadelphia. But yeah, there are countries that I didn't know there was 18.
They're 18.
I probably
And
can't name them
60
all.
languages.
I know I'm from Iran. My parents are from Iran.
Okay.
And they speak Farsi.
Mhm.
And a lot of people get mixed up with Arabic countries. Like
Mhm.
Iraq is Arabic. They speak Arabic. Libya, all those countries are.
Okay.
They all most of the Middle East speaks Arabic. And then if you go far west, it's India, Pakistan. They speak different languages
Do
too.
you know any Arabic?
No, I know Farsi. I do know Farsi.
But you thought that his guitar was Arabic.
I was just. messing
You're
around.
joking?
Yeah,
I was serious. I was
yeah. No,
very
Arabic
serious.
writing is Arabic.
Yeah.
writing.
It's really
That's-
beautiful, I think.
Yeah, Arabic writing and Farsi looks the same. I can't
Okay.
read or write it, but my parents spoke Farsi to me growing up, and I was answering English, so I can understand it.
Yeah.
And actually, I've gone for parts because I can speak Farsi, and so they want authentic people to do it. Yeah, it's kind of cool, and I know when it's wrong too, because an American person will have written the Farsi, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, that's actually not right. What do you know what it is from? My parents still
Yeah.
speak Farsi; it's their first language. Yeah.
That's great.
Right.
So then after we met, and
After we
what was
met-
your first impression of me?
I thought you were cool and
Yeah.
easygoing, and you were
Yeah.
you had 5 different options of things to do.
That's right.
There were
Yeah.
3 of them were really cool.
Well, we did 2 bad ones.
Well,
I should focus on the negative, but I'm curious.
the good ones were you knew about a rush night at the whiskey.
Well, I didn't. So I don't know cool things to do in cities usually, but I went to the gym that night. I went to do bar method, and I'm still sore
Humble
from
brag,
it.
yeah,
I'm just so in shape. It was really
Yeah.
hard, but it was a great class. Thank you, Caitlin. I think is her name.
yeah, Caleb.
So it was a great class, and then I took an Uber to the show, and I was late to seeing everybody.
Yeah.
So that was.
No, you
pointless.
saw it the last.
I saw
two.
the bet. Sorry, I mean I didn't see Michael.
You saw
but
Mike.
yeah.
You didn't see Michael.
But I see him. I know. I see him. So with the guys in my car in the Uber were telling me about the cool things they were doing. Well, the man in the front seat was like, "What is everybody doing tonight?" And then we all started sharing, and they were doing really cool stuff. One of them was going to a jazz night at
Right. That was one I
at
didn't like.
Bar 10. What? You don't like
Alright.
jazz?
Well, you said the 5 options. I remember that. Was the
Sure,
one I was
yeah.
thinking.
All right, so that's
No
that one.
offense to jazz. Jazz is great.
At Bar 10, there's someone singing jazz, and I was very excited about that because I love elevators. That's very true. But not all jazz music is elevators.
No, but all elevator music can be jazz music.
I think the Venn diagram would overlap. It would be.
Yes,
Mhm.
significantly.
So then the other guy in the front seat was doing every Tuesday at Whiskey Bar in North Hollywood, something bar
On
whiskey.
Sunset,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whiskey
Whiskey Go-Go?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did you guys see there was a TV show about the killer, the Sunset Killer, Sunset Strip
No.
Killer? That got canceled, but I really loved it. And
No.
I wanted to go and be, challenged by you come get me, but it was in the past.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So whiskey
So
was where
Whiskey-
the
and they were
Rush
doing-
night,
yeah.
Rush concert,
Yeah.
Rush music, which
and
I
I
really
guess
like.
every Tuesday night they do a different
Band
band
from
thing
the past or whatever.
from the past.
Rush is a great
I guess
band.
every band is from the past though. Oh jeez. Okay, and then we went to Cantor's Deli.
Kendra
and-
Sally was the other option, which I wanted food,
Yes,
and I was going to go to In-N-Out Burger
right.
because I always go there at least once when I'm in town.
I'm so glad we didn't go
We
there.
don't have in Chicago. Well, I ate it yesterday
Okay.
and the day before
It's fine. I just
and the day before. But Cantor's was really good too. It was really good.
and we met Marco and Polo.
Yes, there were 2 waiters that had Marco and Polo as their names. We tried to get them to stand next to each other.
I mean, we
Polo
succeeded.
didn't want to do that.
Well, he was working. He was busy
They
working,
were
which
both
I
working,
respect.
but Marco
Marco doesn't take his job seriously. I used to
Oh, no.
work at Cantor's Deli.
was like the leader because he say Marco first, and Polo was
That's
like,
right.
no, I don't wanna do it."
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Maybe that's why, because he was the Marco.
Maybe his parents should name him Marco. If
Should
he
we talk
wanted
about
to.
that?
Well, I think it's 30
It's too
plus
late.
years late. Mhm.
Yeah, I think he's probably like 50. You think he's like 30?
Well, I hope he's not watching because if he's only 30, then you just.
Polo, if you're watching, you are ageless.
He
to us.
spelled it Polo though, Polo.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, instead of like
that's
Paolo.
a weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shame on
Maybe
him.
it's a bit, and it's not his real name. Are we at 5? We did it? Meet cute! Done! 6 minutes we did?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
fine. That's still a good time, I think.
Yeah.
Name 2 members of Rush.
Oh, I know 0. But I saw them live
think
at Second City in Chicago.
Geddy Lee.
And I don't remember.
Neil Peart.
Wait, you saw Rush live at Second City?
They did it at one of those 24 hours.
No, yeah, and it wasn't
The
live.
first one that you didn't stay for. You waited in line with me for like 8 hours. We became best friends, and then you went to sleep because you had work in the morning.
And which Jason Segel movie is,
And they were-
is Rush
Because
prominently
girls
featured?
working there, like, person or married them or something. So it was like
I've seen him in concert.
I didn't know that till just
No,
now.
I've never seen it.
No.
It's just that's my era.
Michael goes
Yeah,
to
my brother
his
was
brother
a
sometimes.
huge
Next time
Rush
they
fan,
go, I'll
and,
Yeah,
my
totally.
cousin-
go if they do it
and he
again.
taught when I started playing drums. Neil Peart was something great.
Yeah, it still is, I
And
think.
he's a great author too. Like he writes these really.
We
He's
can
got a
check
really
off
good
stuff
one.
again.
That's right.
Check off. I don't know. Check off.
Rush is awesome.
All right, so we have a meet cute for the podcast
Okay.
and for the
So
video.
we have the guitars because no one did it.
Do we want any
Right,
music?
I don't.
With that?
I know his
Yeah, everyone.
What's his name?
Does
I
it
don't
feel
know.
inspired?
Is it Alex?
We don't need music.
Alex
for everything.
Lifson.
And again,
Alex.
Yeah, the last show you did, you were gonna put it over after.
it's Alex something, I think.
Lifson.
Yes.
Either way.
But I don't. I didn't.
And
listen
he,
to
when
that.
they
I
got
don't know what it
inducted to
sounded
Hall of
like.
Fame, he did that whole thing, which just was blah 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 for 5 minutes, committed to the bit, and didn't
Can you do it
say
again?
one word. He just kept going blah 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 blah,
Oh,
like
now.
to make
Yeah.
fun of the whole thing.
Wow.
What?
It's,
Like,
If you watch
Sandra
it,
just
yeah,
played
it's
the
like
intro.
well, it took
and
him
then
forever to
we'll
get
lay it over after.
inducted.
Yeah.
It's like, it's ridiculous. So,
Do, but we
Right.
do.
that's fun.
Yeah, I think we should do.
Foreigner is
We're gonna
like
do
one of my
everything with
favorites,
this
too.
group instead of
Yeah.
using old footage,
The
right?
guitarist we emulated as a kid
But it doesn't
died
be exactly the
yesterday.
same.
Malcolm Young,
But I
basically.
remember.
Yeah.
Sad.
She
Yeah.
just played the very beginning.
And he
then,
wrote all
like,
those songs,
pretended to play
Highway to Hell,
pianos, and then we cut it over. So I don't.
Yeah.
Kind of forget.
Shook Me All Night Long.
Yeah, I think Should Know That Line was the most emulated air guitar.
But he was a rhythm guitarist. Angus Young.
Oh,
was
my
the
bad.
one that plays it.
Angus B.
Sam,
Yeah.
just letting you know there's probably 40 more minutes on that.
Oh, we should pause it because the nap will be the best part for that. So goodbye 360 cam.
What's that?
That's a 360 camera showing everything.
Oh, okay.
It's like Wally. I mean, Wally's not that.
So if my Airbnb had one of those, what does that mean?
Oh no. Oh no.
Sometimes it feels like somebody's watching you.
In bed. It's because you're famous. Oh yeah, what was your in bed again? You're generous, so you gave up everything. I think that maybe like 5 minutes of just kind of just nice music to underlay over that chit chat will be fun. Do you guys?
Brittany, you want to play piano?
Sure.
I'm so bad at piano.
I'm
I'm
the
always
same where I
watching
can
you.
do chords if I know exactly what.
I can play a drum beat.
Oh, yeah, you can do the
So
drum beat.
it was like you
Oh,
really drum beat.
No, that's just, I was doing my
For
stand up.
this,
So when you start talking, I just it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Duo.
I didn't get
single.
kicked out of that.
Hey, for this music, be sure to say something so we can hit the record button.
Oh, are we going everybody's playing or?
And whoever wants to, just kind of 5-minute jam to play underneath the
Where's the?
Underneath what?
Yeah.
underneath the beat that we just did.
Oh.
Well, I have to. If we're doing music underneath, then nobody can really. I don't think anybody should sing because I can.
Oh yeah, no words in this
No
one.
words?
Yeah, this is just kind of.
We don't need to.
Oh no, we'll need the boom to get the music.
Oh.
You know what? I thought we were recording from there.
Oh, never mind. Just for the music.
Yeah,
You can hold it.
sorry, I was misunderstanding.
Yeah, because the boom was like focused.
Whoa. Next level.
The face.
Good. Yeah, like 2.5 minutes.
Try not to lose it.
That is a Grammy.
All right, kiddos. So make you have music. And now, before we sleep together, it has a song already written, and this is how it went last time. I think, was she playing piano?
Yes.
But of course, we'll play all things. And the lyrics for this intro, which we'll want to get like a consolidated shot of you guys, I think are really good. And we had Cassandra in the bed actually. So we
Yeah,
also-
she like appeared.
yeah,
it was
she
pretty
hid
fun.
behind the cat.
Yeah.
Well, the song is No Small Talking about traffic or the weather. Sam wants to know your whole life story before you can sleep together. No small talking
No small talking.
about
No.
traffic,
No, what's
Write it down.
no small talking
about traffic or the weather.
about traffic or the weather?
Sam wants to know your whole life story before you can sleep together.
Sam wants to know your whole life story before you sleep together.
Because the whole bit is kind of like, you know, I'm getting to know this person because I'm deciding if I'm going to take a nap with him
Right.
or her. And I have to get to know him because I'm an old-fashioned conservative gal. So, I'm St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Missouri. So, but you guys can do, you don't have to do it exactly that way. You can be, go wild.
Do you want to hear this one?
Can I hear it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's how it was before.
Yeah.
I think, do we even have that on the website already?
It's on the
It's not
live.
linked, please.
Yeah, it's on the live stream.
Yeah.
Well, I should have put markers because it's like a 4-hour clip. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's playing in my living room at home.
Sleep hall. Do you wear cottage in your hair?
A little bit, yeah.
So I won't
No, this
Yeah.
it's the kind that doesn't have. It's clay.
Clay?
It's called clay. So you can
You've
touch
never
it.
played it?
That's lovely.
This one's
What kind of
Hey, here's the edited version of
It was
this.
made
Oh, yeah.
You want to do
by
this?
a guy named Danny.
Yeah.
What's his name? Danny.
Okay.
Oh. He used to he had a whole shop in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I never seen that. They just came out with them. It's mine's an older one. Mine's like, we have the original 64. Well, I used to have the original one.
Okay.
It's so much clearer when someone with a
Right.
good singing
No
voice.
small talking
Kind of rock star.
about traffic or the weather. So,
Yeah.
I'm down.
We'll use that can. I forgot.
Do you want to get in bed with us and pop up?
Sam wants to know your whole life story before you can sleep together. Yeah.
All right. So quick rearrangement. Would you mind? Well, do you want you to pop in bed too?
No.
All right. Well, can we put you in that?
I could just be right next to him.
Long.
Under between us
Yeah,
is
you can
pop up.
sit.
Yeah.
Or I could just
we'll
jump
put her
on you
in the
guys and be like,
pillows.
no small talking.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling? Drinks, bathroom, everything good?
I'm hot.
All right. And Tim, you have to leave in 30 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay. We might do Merkenshine time with you then. And
I have to run around it as well.
okay. Cool. Maybe we'll have you guys both do Merkenshine. All right. You want to get underneath?
Me?
No. Well.
You want me to get in there and just pop my head out of it?
I think so. Well, let's put stuffed animals around you too, like we did. Oh, can we do Mickey hands? Oh, sorry. I'll do that. You wear one hand, I'll wear another. And we'll like.
You gonna harmonize?
I can. I don't know. Do you want me to?
Yeah. You should just be like, bow, da, back away.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, so you
Oh,
get
where am I
under
going?
these covers. You're still in that section, but put this on your left hand. sleeve, and you get under these covers.
You're underestimating how large I am.
Get a perfect size. Okay. I kind of want to do like an under the sheets shot too. And we'll just hide you like this. Oh wait, you want to scoop over?
No, small time.
Does this, will you hide her?
Yeah.
See how that works? So we'll have, so look at me, come up a little bit. If you had watched.
Okay.
Oh no, you comfortable?
Yeah.
So you ask me like when we get to sleep together, like, because that's what you're here for.
Okay.
And you can be a little pushy, but not inappropriate.
Okay.
And then I say like, I'll say, well, and then my
Okay.
well is your cue, Eva, to get up and jam
When do we put our hands up?
when she gets up. When
She'll,
she
bur-
pops
she'll
up.
burst through them.
She'll
Okay.
burst.
So, but she'll still be singing with this covering her.
No, then
The
we
first line?
just watch.
She'll burst through them and they can go away.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought, okay.
yeah.
So the burst
No,
is
how
right
long
when
is
you
it
start
take?
singing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is she well hidden?
She probably should have a pillow or something, because you can see her body.
Going from this to that one.
What do you think? What's good? What looks good?
You got it? Because I don't. I think it's super close.
You want my phone again?
Oh, you're not supposed to know I'm here, huh? I'm trying to make it sound.
Do you put pillows over your face? That might be funny if you have like a bunch of pillows and you burst.
Pop out.
Like,
Now
just,
you
like,
feel so
go everywhere.
claustrophobic.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Let's just do one
Right.
beautiful pillow.
So then she
I feel
knock-
bad that I
so
don't
you
have
knock
the
it
lyrics
out.
memorized.
Put 'em
Well,
on
you
the
can
side of-
improvise.
Put it on
You
the
want to
side
write
of
on the
pillow.
pillow?
Put your hands underneath the cover.
Yeah.
We can practice a few times first.
Oh yeah, let's practice.
3, 4.
I'll tuck in.
Right.
That's
Let's
how we
burst.
roll the bubble.
Should I burst out?
Practice it. When she
1,
says-
2, 3, 4.
No small talking about traffic or the weather. If you are gonna hang with Sam in bed, she's got to get to know you better. Yeah.
Very close.
I was so close.
And maybe better than before. I don't know.
Sam wants to know
It
your
doesn't
whole
have
life
to be
story.
the same
Yeah,
thing. It doesn't have to be the same thing.
No small talking about traffic or the weather. Sam wants to know your whole life story before you can sleep too.
1, 2,
Michael
3,
wrote
4.
that.
No small talking about traffic or the weather. You are gonna get in bed with Sam. She's got to know you before you sleep together.
I like it.
I just totally blanked after the other thing.
Yeah,
I
we
totally
forgot
forget
the
what to
rhymes.
Yeah,
say.
it rhymes. It's epic.
Yeah. Better or together, both work.
Your whole life story, I just can't remember.
No, what you did was great.
Yeah.
Even if you cut out a couple words there, it's
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, see, I
as
keep
long as you
adding
get the
words so I can rhyme because I forget.
Yeah, but it's fun.
laugh, It sounds good.
It's fun.
All right.
So we
Just do it for
before
real?
she just
Just give you 2.
3, 4.
Yeah, that's good.
2, 3, 4. Can I do that when I'm down
Yeah.
here?
Just give me 2.
But before she does, Paul, we are like
That's right.
you're asking. Our hands are kind of like flirting because you're like, so when are we gonna
Right.
like?
And then you go well, and then
Yeah.
beat,
And then crazy. You want to sing with you? Would that help?
Sure.
Or
No.
mess it
No,
up?
no,
Mess it up?
no, mess it up.
Mess it up?
No,
Let her
because
sing.
I'm going to be probably improvising
Yeah.
if I don't
Right.
remember. Right.
The whole
Where
point
do
is
you
just
land
like
on? What position?
I'm going to go.
Right there. Okay.
So you can go all the way up there.
I'll be right here.
Okay.
This is way too much for a Sunday right now, guys.
church. So we're like, see, we're like,
Okay.
So-
flirt.
Do you want to clap it?
So what am I? What's the keyword? Is what?
I just say well.
And then beat.
So what scene is this?
Just
2.
Oh, it's
4.
scene
6.
6.
Oh, I can't do that.
Bless you.
I got fired.
Oh,
That's it.
replaced again.
Cool.
So scene 6.
6. Take one.
Take one. And action.
So when can we sleep together?
Well,
2, 3, 4. No small talking about traffic or the weather. She's got to know your life story before you sleep together.
that's perfect. You get to stay here for this part, or did we keep? Well, whatever you want. Are you comfortable? Are you too high? Comfortable?
No, I'm fine.
I think that was perfect, right?
Yeah.
So terrible.
No, it was perfect.
Great.
That's good.
Right.
I love it. You got good? Got it all. That's it, guys. That's a one shot. I'm proud. Okay. Where's the pen? All right. So now we get to know you. We'll do 5 minutes again.
Okay.
I think of just as in great detail as possible. Tell me everything about yourself.
Okay.
And I'll ask questions probably.
Sure.
Here.
So where should I be?
If you're comfortable staying here, but you aren't, are you not?
Sam,
I mean,
Yeah.
do you have questions for Paul?
I have questions later, but not for this part.
Anybody with multiple degrees, you ask, where did you do your undergrad as well as grad school? That's always
Oh.
interesting.
Okay.
If you're staying here, can you move over a little bit? Okay. Come on.
Well,
Am I
it's
lower?
all good.
Just a little more.
Anybody?
This is
Anybody?
Close it like.
That's literally the only thing I know about that.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Scene are we doing next?
This is scene
7.
6,
6.
take 2.
Oh.
This is like 6B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. Or I'll put A.
Okay. And then after this, oh yeah. All right.
Okay.
And then we have sound, that camera.
Sound
Do we
rolling.
want to do my camera too? Since Bugs is doing sound now. Bugs. I'm gonna do this. Malachi, could you do my camera?
I'll sort of this one. No,
Oh,
I'll do it
okay.
after I clap.
All right.
Don't be too loud.
And I take it all. The 360 camera.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just do 3 minutes. Would that be better?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
Cool.
So you're rolling and you're rolling, right?
I'm rolling.
Alright, so I guess scene 6A, take 1.
6B.
6B?
Yeah.
Oops, should I write it again?
Oh, there was no 6A. So.
Yeah.
Well, the last one, I guess, would be 6A. Alright. Alright, scene 6B, take 1.
So as the song says, before we sleep together, I want to get to know everything about you. So you have
Okay.
3 minutes to tell me
Everything.
everything from the beginning.
Okay.
Where were you born?
I was
Philadelphia.
born in Philadelphia. Grew up in the suburbs. First in Lincolnwood, Chicago, Chicago, Lincolnwood, then Oak Brook. I grew up in Oak Brook. Went to Hinsdale Central High School. I played tennis there. We won state 2 years. Was a tennis player for a while. Taught tennis. I was a tennis coach when I was in college for a high school team.
Where did you go to college?
I went to
Undergrad?
University of Illinois for undergrad and
Okay.
for law school. So
That's a
when I
great
was,
law school, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
I'm
good.
thinking of Virginia. That's fine.
No, Virginia was better.
Yeah. Sorry.
I went there, and then I stopped playing tennis. I picked up a guitar instead. I started playing guitar. That's one of my songs.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, that's fine. And then I was in a lot of bands for a while. I did
Uh-huh.
music. Then I played in bands, and then I booked bands, and then I managed bands, and then I was doing music placement for bands
Okay.
when I was like managing and
Do you
doing
have
entertainment
siblings?
law. I have an older brother.
Okay.
He's a neurosurgeon, PhD. He's really smart.
He could give me the protein that I'm missing in my brain.
Probably.
That's great because
He
I
gives me a lot of protein.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
listen.
And so then I was a musician. I thought I was gonna be a rock star. That didn't pan out.
but it could still.
Well, yeah, that's a weird twist and logic thing. But
Yeah.
then I emceed a bunch of stuff, and then I started doing stand-up comedy by accident, and then now I do stand-up comedy full time.
Okay. And what's your why to some of those? Because you've done so many cool creative things.
I just think I needed a lot of attention because I had
Okay.
an overachieving older brother. So like I wasn't that smart. So like I would do in college, I would do like everything else to like compensate,
Yeah.
I guess. So like I played tennis. I was like very social. I
Yeah.
was popular, not
Yeah.
smart, but popular. I did like then I did bands, and then I was like I just like to be on stage. I think maybe that was
Well,
part
maybe
of it.
there's like emotional intelligence that you have to you optimize
Well, I've been told I'm emotionally immature and unavailable.
by people you dated.
Both, yeah,
Oh,
and
And
professionals.
like a
Yeah.
psychiatrist or therapist.
And just like people that are professionals. But
And are you working on that? Are you trying to be more mature?
I think I've been more mature. Yeah.
You're doing great now.
Yeah,
I feel
like
you're available. You're vulnerable.
yeah.
That's
I
the
think
key
I'm
to
vulnerable.
happiness. Vulnerability.
Is that
Says a
right?
TED Talk lady.
Who's that?
I forgot her name. I'll write a link in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vulnerability. No, I think that I mean, when you do stand-up comedy, you're super vulnerable. You're
Right.
on stage in front of hundreds of people, and my comedy is very personal. I talk
Sure.
about myself. A lot of people do one-liners. I tell stories that are
Yeah.
90% true about self-deprecating stuff and like that. So
Do you have are you kind of, you share everything with everybody, or there are certain
Yeah.
people that get to know the deep stuff?
I tell everybody everything. Yeah,
I think I'm like that too.
it's like almost too much information.
Yeah. But then I think that's a little bit of its own kind of comfort zone, because it's like, oh, I don't have a comfort
Yeah.
zone, so I never have to be out of mine.
I'm more comfortable. There was like one of those tests I took recently where I'm more comfortable talking to complete strangers than I am like one-on-one with people. So like people that know me, that dated me for a while, know
Yeah.
just as much as like strangers that I met on a plane. Sometimes I meet someone on a plane and then I end up dating them,
Okay.
which has happened.
That's wonderful. That's
Yeah, it's
romantic.
kind of cool.
But then what's the are you gonna ever try to get married, do you think? Do you think that's your
No, I have a podcast called Singles Only where we talk about how marriage is an outdated institution
okay.
and how just celebrating, because people always ask why aren't you married? Like some people don't believe in the institution of marriage. I don't think, maybe I will get married. It's not on my agenda of things to do.
Well,
but
it was
might happen.
it was necessary at one point, like when it started, because
Yeah.
it organized society, because we were
Right.
just all having sex with everybody and nobody knew whose kids were whose.
Right.
But I think now we could actually make that work. Like we could live in communities where it's
Well, also
takes a village.
marriage was when you had a lifespan of 35 years. So
Right,
forever
right,
it was
right,
like, oh, 12 years.
Yeah.
But now it's like, that's a long time and people evolve. I'm not the same person
Yeah.
I was when I was 25.
Yeah.
And, when you are in an institution like marriage with the same person, you kind of, I think it hinges, it limits your growth individually as a person.
Yeah.
You can make that argument both ways, so, but I'm going to make the argument that
I think it's really
It's
hard,
better
but
to
some
sing.
people you can, if you're like always communicating, you can evolve and grow together. I had a theology
Yeah.
professor talk about he's like, I've been married to my wife for 50 years, but I've been married to a different woman every decade, because he was talking about
Yeah.
them evolving together, but being different enough that you have to kind of remake the decision.
right, and that's that can happen too. But like, why there's like 51% of marriages fail or whatever it is, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact of time,
Mhm.
and you grow as I found a journal that I kept in like the 90s for like 3 months,
Mhm.
and I was like 19 years old. I mean, I am a totally different person than I
Yeah.
am now, and like it doesn't even transpire.
Yeah.
Like nothing. If it wasn't my handwriting, I would be like, this is not. I don't even think that's me.
Yeah.
So if you take that further, like that's only a span of 10, 15 years or whatever. When you're in a marriage with somebody, like your life has changed so much for that period of time, and like it's like, ugh. Like I would never discover stand-up comedy, which is something I love so much right now, if I was married to my girlfriend in 2000s.
So some people though think that who you were as a child, a very young child, if given the freedom to be that person, that's really who you are, like the sort of inherent Paul. Do you think there's something to that?
There might be. I just don't remember my childhood.
Do you ask your parents about that?
I did a little bit, and I talked to my brother about it, and he told me some stuff about it. There was like a period of time, I forgot, there's something that people said that the attachment years or something.
Yeah. What did they say you were like?
That I was just like, well, I don't really know. I ate everything that was in me. I would like take everything and eat everything, like soil and dirt and
You just eat
worms.
everything?
Yeah, when I was like 1 to 2.
You were like a big
I
organic
was a
hippie
huge
kind of
kid,
guy.
yeah.
Like you were not, I didn't mean big like that, but that's fine.
Hippie kid?
Like you were like
Hippies
organic
eat worms?
stuff. I want to just eat. I don't know. It's good for your immunity and microbiome.
Oh,
right?
is that right?
Isn't
No,
that-
I don't know. I think the worms are bad for you.
I don't know. I think so. We always ate like food off the floor and things like that, and I feel like I have great immunity because of it. But also, I have an autoimmune disorder, so maybe that's not. But I think it's not from eating off the floor.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But
You're
I
not.
would eat
Your brother is.
but I would eat like anything. Like it would, even if things were like, if I had like a leaf, I would eat a leaf. Like anything that was in my, like I would just eat everything. That's what my brother told me.
What were you social as a kid?
I was kind of, so my brother's 6 years older than me, so like I have traits of being an only child too, and a younger child, which is like the worst combination for attention. And,
I'm the only girl, so I have kind of similar, like oldest, but I, behave like an only child because I didn't have other sisters.
That's huge. I'm a big believer in the sibling relationship and stuff, that the where you fall in line of people there.
Was your older brother like he took you under his wing and tried to?
No,
he just
he's
ignored
like
you?
he's like introvert, very awkward person. Yeah.
So you were an introvert for a little bit?
I was an
and then-
introvert, then I became a super extrovert, I
Okay.
think.
Do you remember when?
No, I don't. I did a lot of drugs and I drank a lot when I was in high school and college. Yeah.
Oh man, if I had done that, I'd be living in a crack house right now. There's no
Yeah.
question. I have such an addictive personality.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
So it's
But in kindergarten, my mother was very worried that I wasn't going to have any friends. So in first grade, she set up a play date with Katie Campana. If you're watching, hi. She was my first friend, but I didn't want to have any friends before that. I was just always playing with my Barbie dolls and creating. And I
Yeah.
wrote a lot of stories, and I was always reading, writing, creating, and producing shows probably. But I didn't know what I was
I
doing.
did a lot of stuff by myself
Yeah,
for a long
yeah.
time, but then I had a lot of friends. After, like in high school, I was like a social butterfly and
Yeah.
social climber too. Like I was like, oh, I want to be the most popular kid. It's
Were
kind of
you?
weird kid.
Did you win?
No, I was awkward, but I was like, I had a lot of friends, and I was in the cool crowd eventually. But
What superlative did you get? Did you guys do that?
I got let's see, class flirt. I was runner up, and then I got some bad ones. Class mooch because I always got rides, and
Did you didn't have a car?
I did have a car, but I didn't, when I
You
was
should.
drinking, I didn't want to drive.
Good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
So
So class
uh,
responsible.
they didn't have that
Most
background.
okay.
Yeah.
In my school, they
I'm
should've.
trying to think. I didn't get funniest. I didn't get funniest guy. My friend did.
Is he a stand-up comedian?
No,
Or
he
she?
like sells wire. Sells someone.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like, it's a
He's
lot.
miserable. Yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm just kidding. We're not friends
Yeah,
anymore.
everyone is a little bit though.
Yeah. So no,
Your first friend was named Sam. You told me
my
that.
best friend's name was Sam growing up.
So
and,
that's
yeah,
that's my,
he's still my friend.
but he has 2 kids.
He has 2 kids. He lives in the suburbs, and he's different priorities.
Do you want to
But-
have children?
I don't know.
So we'll use protection. We're just
Yeah.
snapping, so
Well,
it's different. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
you don't know if you want to.
I don't know. I don't think so. Not right now. But I'm
Yeah.
also, I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
But if there's a way to have kids when I'm older and not get married, and that's like, that happens, then maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
But like my friends, I have girlfriends who want kids,
Mhm.
and like they're older
Mhm.
and they want to, and I'm like, I would be the father of your kids if I could limit
Yeah.
my involvement and stuff like that.
I like the idea of doing like you make a baby
Yeah.
and then you like 5 people raise it and everybody you determine like whose job is to do different things
Yeah.
because the kid needs a lot of different stuff.
Well, she's gonna raise. Like, my friend is gonna raise her kid by herself anyway, and I was
So
like,
much work.
"Ark,"
Your whole life is like
but that's what she wants to do.
okay. That's good.
And I'm like, why? Like, I was like, that'd be cool. Like, if because I think I have good genes. My parents are really smart. My brother's really
Yeah.
smart, and like I'm dark skinned and she's light skinned,
That's
so
nice.
like the kid
Mhm.
could look weird or could look really good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it looks don't. I mean, it does.
Well, my brother has 3 ginger kids. They're
Yeah?
redheads, and they're so cute. But like, I always worry about my nephew being a male ginger. And I have a
What's
friend.
wrong with that? Why do you worry about
I
that?
just worry because
because
like
it's beautiful and rare.
for
It's-
girls it is, but for
Yeah.
guys it's awkward.
like
but I have 2
too
guy
much.
friends who are comedians, and Mike Fabrizko, who
Okay.
are both redheads, and they're studs. They're like good-looking guys. I'm always like, hey, so like I ask them all about their like childhood and stuff. And
Yeah.
they're like, why do you always ask this? I'm like, I'm just looking out for my nephew, so they know
I don't think like
I'm really worried about him. He's also awkward too, like my brother, so
Okay.
that might be a problem too.
I have cousins who are very ginger, and my little brother has, and I don't think they got made fun of for the red hair, just other things
Other
got made
things.
fun of for.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be awkward because my brother is like awkward.
Yeah.
He didn't play sports and like
Does he have Asperger's?
he's on the spectrum. Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks
How do
he
you
is.
get diagnosed for that? You just go talk to a therapist?
Well, he's a neurosurgeon, so
He
he's
knows.
self-diagnosed himself. But yeah.
Did he have a hypochondriac phase where he like thought he had everything?
No, I
Um,
think he's just really smart.
I would have that. Every time I learn about something new, I think I have all of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm
You
making
can't
everything.
read WebMD, so it's probably.
I can't, right?
You shouldn't,
I shouldn't.
especially if you're hypochondriac.
I did a show in Chicago. Have you ever been to Under the Gun Theater?
I have, yeah.
I did a show there where we wrote a country music song, another country song, about WebMD. It was like a love
Yeah.
song about how I forgot. It was very funny. Elise Jordan wrote it, I think. Remember her? Yeah.
I don't know her.
You should meet her. She's
She,
very nice.
wait,
She loves Notre Dame football.
Oh, I hate
She has a
Notre Dame.
brother who played. You do?
Yeah.
Hi.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
I like Notre Dame. I don't like Tom Brady for the Patriots.
Oh, he cheated, right?
And
Or not?
yeah, and I
Okay.
don't like LeBron James. These
Ah.
other things. And the Cardinals are like up there too, but I'm not gonna put them on
Which
this.
players though?
I didn't like Mark McGuire when he was on the team.
Oh yeah, he
or
did
Albert
steroids,
Pujols.
right?
Yeah.
But he's a ginger.
Yeah, he is. So I guess I
A lot of men have red beards, but they have not.
So when my beard comes in, I have
Yeah.
red hairs in it because my dad was a redhead
It's
too.
like a calico cat.
I don't know. Persian cat. Some Persian. But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
white. That's white innocence.
All right. I got to know a lot about you.
Yeah.
Feels good.
All right. Let's do this.
Oh, you know, you gotta look at the elbow. Yeah.
Okay.
You know it.
All right. We went way over 3 minutes.
13 minutes.
Jesus.
It's okay. You had like at the 3:30 mark, you had kind of a natural stopping point, and then you went on, so I could easily close it there.
Cool.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Mike, stop recording.
Did you
Mike,
go
stop
to law
recording.
school with a guy named Rich Sandler?
No.
I don't know. Is that
That's
what
not
it's?
his name?
Oh, maybe there's,
You feel rested.
there's a connection somewhere. I was thinking maybe it got connected.
Yeah.
But in the very beginning, when I was checking, I saw levels and I didn't see any levels anymore.
How's everyone feeling tired-wise?
I gotta return a phone call.
Archer Hunt.
You gotta leave? Okay.
Well, I gotta return a phone call.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. You're the best thing in the world. You're the best thing in the world. You're just the best.
All right, so we'll do a quick 5-minute break. Everybody, say goodbye.
Right?
Sam.
So comfortable.
It's really warm, but
Oh, no, I think 5 minutes, plug it into
Back,
that.
kid. You're so fun to watch.
you got
No,
time.
it's okay.
You gotta ride a good one.
I wear this
I
when I'm
did a
at
great job. I
home.
would not like that.
Basketball shorts. It's
Oh,
cool.
thank you.
It's just not as.
You're gonna work on it.
You know, I actually wear this in public usually more than I wear it.
Okay.
That's sad.
Sorry.
Hi, it was nice meeting everybody.
Take care.
Okay, what do we have left?
How much I think you gotta speed through some.
I know. The rest is all sleep talk now. So that's like the main part of the show that we always.
on these are so cool.
Okay.
I'm
You know,
gonna
he made those pickups.
turn this off.
His day job is a
Oh no, we can play you.
Well, because it's kind of my brain too.
Oh, that's true.
And
I'm
all
sorry.
of these
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are coming in and just watching. Like I had it on them, and it's just people.
Oh,
So it's not full.
And I'm
yeah.
like, no one's gonna come
I'm
back and
sorry.
watch any of my live streams again.
Wow.
So
What?
I started noticing people didn't last more than like a
Back
minute.
Yeah.
So, I
So
was like, all right, I'll just turn it to you because yes, it's great to
Yeah.
record, but they're not doing
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So I have a Fender
That makes sense.
Roadhouse Strat.
Okay,
Eric
Scott and
Clapton
Jason,
pickup.
what do you think we have?
It was.
Let's.
This is what we have left.
Then I
Oh,
had a
yeah.
Strat.
Before we did that.
Yeah, I already looked through. It's lightning round,
Metallica
pillow
that
top,
was on the neck.
dream catchers, mercantile, and then the
But
lullaby.
it sounded amazing.
I think we'll skip segment 9. We'll skip Merchant Time Dreamcatcher.
Okay.
Unless Paul,
Yes.
did you have a really like for the Merchant Time Dreamcatcher, like a dream? Do you have a really thing you want to share? Or
You mean like for the world or whatever? That
Yeah.
section? No, I didn't have anything there.
cool.
I had the quick questions. I had the answers for that.
Perfect. So we're gonna cut segment 9 from this episode.
Okay.
And then we'll but you do have real sleep issues you want to get down and
Yeah, I could talk about those.
Okay.
I mean, I fucked up sleep too.
So
Pillow talking.
that's so yeah, we'll do the sleep stuff kind of together. Where's my stuff? Eva, I want to show you Pillow Talking.
Okay.
Is it on the website? All right, Brittany, you sent.
I did, yeah, I sent it with the time code. Do you want me to find it?
So you said they reissued that?
Yeah, this is a 60. So everything's done by hand.
Yes.
So the circuitry, everything's wired by hand.
Vibrato and a tremolo. And it was the original one, but the two would always die. Like so the one they saw when I bought it, they saw it in the back.
Oh.
The sounds on the vibrato were
So you had a deluxe reaper.
well, it had the two pedals.
Okay, Brittany, will you show Eva Pillow Talking? I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
On your phone or my phone?
Vibrato and
Oh, you can use whatever's easier.
But it looked exactly like that. But it was like vintage. But it,
I think it's not. It was on the live stream, but not on the.
Sorry if I'm not like real singing.
Princeton.
You were totally doing it.
it was a 20.
Man. Did that break your water?
I'm not like.
It was smoke.
That was great. You
Cigarettes.
Perfect. So inside or outside, whatever.
I'm also there.
Or I mean, back or front is what I meant. Back door. Too.
I hate that.
Everything
I would like to
sounds so
learn that
dirty
skill.
all the time.
It's gonna be not intentional at all.
I know.
Yeah, I
I think I'm gonna get there.
But actually,
Yeah. Almost there, but this
When were you in bands?
97 was my first band till like 2000.
24, 25.
But I was in a.
Almost there.
There was a guy from the South.
No, it's a long time.
Yeah.
Marty Casey. He was on.
So when you produce, what?
I honestly usually produce my own, which is very. It can be really singer-songwritery, or it can be very like really like intense, kind of like more adult type stuff.
Do it all.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of stuff we produce.
Okay. Thank you for being a part of
Let's see it. Yeah.
It's a little early, but I don't want to miss it.
I love all the hats.
Thank you very much.
It was nice to meet everyone. See you again.
Yeah, it's you again.
Don't you have to play the guitar for the lullaby?
It's gotta go. I have my guitar. I mean, we
Okay.
won't miss. It won't be the same. At all.
I'm sure you guys will be great.
We'll miss you.
Probably
Thanks for
not.
everything.
You're the. Okay, you were holding on
Needs a
together.
guitar. I know. That's okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I like
you.
your voice.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
He plays guitar for Brick Chambers, which I think I mentioned. He has a country album he just released.
Really,
Yeah, he's
Kurt.
really good.
He was really good.
He has a doctorate.
Yeah.
I know. I
New
was
Zealand.
We can play guitar too. The
Okay,
singer-songwriting thing, that would be no problem.
Yeah. I'll grab it.
Three.
catch a flight soon.
Oh,
It's 2:55.
Okay.
what time do you
So I got an hour ish.
half hour?
No, an hour.
Oh, no.
I think we're almost done. Right?
Yeah, we got your custom oil bond, your stand up. Okay, that's an hour. You may have already done
Oh, Paul's an hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's do them all real fast. Oh my gosh. So we have 30 minutes because then we want to give the Lullaby Lounge time to write the lullaby.
All right.
And if Paul has to leave, Paul, we'll just have to send you the lullaby.
We got an hour. I mean, how long is it? You think we're not gonna do it all in an hour?
Let's do it all in an hour. Let's do it.
We're already. We got all the checklists. There's only 3 cards.
Look at all those checks.
Have you done your 7 Sam Speedy Slumber Buddy question round?
Not yet. That one is just, it's music like, boom, boom. It's just like, Sam, Speedy, Sleep. Oh, that's so hard.
Speedy, sleepy, slumber buddy. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Is it like question round?
Sam, Speedy, Sleepy, Slumber Buddy question round.
So if you can just do some quick music with that.
Does it all have to all be the same theme, or can it be different?
Different. Yep.
Like,
I got
like
you do it.
Sam, Speedy, Sleepy, Slumber Buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to, maybe we'll get on my camera, I'll get you doing that. That might be easier. Scott, can you get sound for this?
Why? I don't want to pay.
Only live instruments.
All right, we're doing a real quick take of just Eva introducing this segment. We're going to quiet on set and we'll slate it.
Where's those 4 chips?
Just music. That's
I have another 4 chips.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for the rule.
For the rule.
What is it? Sam, Sleepy,
Speedy Sleepy Slumber Buddy question round. That's it, right?
Yeah.
That's literally all.
Exactly.
Can I have that there?
Kind of there. Perfect.
All right.
Is it just
We'll do
audio?
just Eva, and we'll do. I'm gonna do visual. You do audio.
There's batteries.
I think so. Is that bathroom gonna be okay with noise?
Probably.
It'll be done in a second.
It sounds like it always, well, to me, it sounds like someone's brushing their teeth after they use the bathroom. And I'm always like, it's just the toilet running.
Just a natural progression.
The toilet running. Is Brittany out there?
Yes.
All right, let her know. We're just gonna get a real quick shot. So just quiet on set or whatever. Or is she coming in?
Nope, she's right there.
Speedy Sleepy. God dang.
So just
girl.
do like, just do it a bunch of times and then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And have fun.
Like I'm doing 80 takes. So that's
And-
great.
Yeah, it'll be fun. No noise from you, Mr.
I'm watching this
Actually,
live.
will you sit with her?
Sure.
I think I like that.
Great.
Will you go sit with her in the closet?
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
Or I could go over on the bed with this too. This is battery powered.
Yeah, I like, yeah.
You like us in the
Yeah.
closet?
Yeah.
Come into the
And like this kind of
closet.
shot variety.
Step into my office.
What am I doing? Just watching?
You could go like this.
I can play piano too.
Okay, sound rolling.
Okay. You could play this
What
one.
key?
This one.
Just do a clap or
Yeah.
song. What song is it?
Sam's Speedy Sleepy Slumber Buddy.
This is
Speedy Sleepy Slumber Buddy.
scene
Speedy Sleepy Slumber
7,
Buddy.
take 1.
All right, scene 7, take 1.
Action.
Sam, Speedy Sleepy Slumber Buddy question round. Sam, Speedy Sleepy Slumber Buddy question round. Sam, Super Speedy Slumber Buddy question round. Sam, Super Speedy Sleepy Slumber question round. I got one.
I love that.
The
That's
first one was
perfect.
the one.
Just use the whole
But
thing.
we might use the whole thing. Yeah.
All right.
It's really fun. It's adorable. All right, and now I ask you these questions, and it might be fine to stay there, Paul. And I'll just sit here and ask you the questions. There, yeah. Let's do that. Where are the questions?
We're like Journey over here.
Okay. Paul, can you, or sorry, Eva, during this, can you do a TikTok noise, but make it really, like, the way we did it before is it doesn't make any sense. It's not an even tempo. It's like randomly it'll speed up or slow down just for fun. So it's a little bit
Is that
crazy.
okay? Is it piano, right? Or do you want a different sound?
We did it with like, or I just did this. I did
Bells?
this. I literally did that for the thing. But can we, is there, Brittany, is there a thing on your,
Yeah, there should be a TikTok sometime.
Do the wood bass.
Duo, that would be a, ensemble? Piano, strings, bell, piano, flute, any sort of percussion.
And maybe, is Malachi, he's outside?
We can find that bass.
Wood
Okay.
bass A.
Do you think it'd be fun to have everybody doing like stuff?
Oh, we could, yeah.
Like while we, just kind of a real close.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just be asking. So we'll get everybody in.
Oh, because it's a duo.
We'll do the bed.
How's that?
So she wants us to be moving, interpretive dancers.
Doesn't
Is there
sound
a
like
more-
Flip Flop.
Is there a more,
You want it like
Percussive.
yeah, the more.
drum set?
Okay.
H5.
Hello.
Sky, you got sound.
Yep.
And then can you also do
Oh.
everything?
Yeah, it's
Where do you want us
Yeah,
moving
we'll
on?
H5.
So everybody
Xbox.
kind of around us
Okay,
and like just yeah.
just a move.
So sit comfortably because it'll be 10
could be
questions,
it.
but it'll be still fast questions.
Not bad.
That's good. Yeah.
We go on the ground?
I'm in the way. I'm in the way.
No, you come in and bop with
Yes,
us.
we bopped in too.
That's a shaker.
We're getting out of
Can you sit
box.
over
How
here
long are you
and
guys
bop
gonna
sticks?
do this?
Not very long at all.
Like
Oh, there it is.
2 minutes?
Um,
Are we going
Something
left?
like that.
Last
It
one
really
was
is a
17
lightning
minutes.
round. Super speedy.
yeah, it's great. This is authentically the only fast
You want a
thing.
pillow?
Is everybody in the shot though?
I don't
Not
throw
yet.
on the floor though.
No.
That might
No, it is.
more Galbo.
I'm good.
Okay.
You have cowbell, shakers, or tick sound.
Is everyone in the shot? Is there a way to do it? Or I can make
Yeah,
room
back
in the
here.
closet?
No, I got it. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. What is that ding?
It's somebody's phone.
Is it my phone?
I think it's on that computer because I
No,
just saw
yeah,
it go.
exactly.
Oh.
We can just put.
Can you turn that
You
sound
can,
off?
or you can mute the whole thing.
Yeah, mute the sound. Or just turn the sound off that we hear.
Yeah.
Where's the volume? There we go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. So scene, what is this again? This is now scene
Something.
7, 8.
Scene seven.
This is
Yeah.
scene 7B.
Cowbell on this thing.
Yeah.
What was it?
We could get the other head going.
We got
as
the
well.
music. Okay.
I like that.
Probably get
All right.
Sean Paul.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, whatever.
No, Sean Paul.
Scene 7B.
We got the last name.
Take 1. You see? Oh, you see everybody?
Is this speed round or something?
Yeah, super
Okay.
fast.
Got it.
You gotta answer super fast.
That's fine.
Okay, and don't start the tic-tacking until I say begin.
Do we decide on
Which
a
one
tic
did you want?
tac?
Whatever you like.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll love it. We got cameras rolling, sound rolling?
Yep.
Okay, scene 7B, take 1. Action! All right, now, Paul, I need you to answer all of these questions correctly or you gotta get out.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah. I'm in.
Okay, let's get a timer. Average bedtime.
3:30.
Average wake-up time.
10:22.
Average hours of quality sleep per night.
6.5 to 7 hours.
I didn't do that math. What do you wear to bed?
I wear boxers and a t-shirt.
Okay. A tight fitting t-shirt or like a
It's like this one I'm wearing right now.
are you a
Tight-fitting.
yeah, it's like a
I
medium.
am, well, it depends on how much weight I am at the time.
Gotcha. Like if you were a kid, it was okay.
I don't buy new shirts. I just gain weight or lose weight.
Sure, that's wonderful. So it's like a new thing. That's
Yeah.
a brilliant way to do it. Are you a side, back, or belly sleeper?
Side, right side.
Okay, right
mostly.
cheek,
Right cheek,
side cheek. Okay,
mostly.
mostly. And yeah, we all. Do you have neck cramps in the morning then?
I have a neck pillow that I sleep with.
Oh,
So if I
that's
have
great.
a neck cramp, I use that. It's like the airport pillow, but
Yeah.
I have it in my bed.
We'll talk about that
Okay.
in the deep dive. I love that.
Deep dive.
Do you have any recurring dreams?
I do. It's more of a nightmare that I have like a math test that I didn't prepare for,
Yeah.
and I have it probably once every 2 months. And I wake up, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't study, but I haven't taken a math class since high school.
Yeah. Wait, you were not that great at math in high school?
Horrible
right?
math.
But
I
that,
took remedial math in in college. Actually, it's my first semester of college. Is the last time I ever took a math
Mhm.
class, and I was in the class with all the football players.
Yeah.
And they're like asking me all the questions because I was like Middle Eastern and not a football player. I'm like, guys, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm in this class with you. I
Yeah.
don't think you want to cheat off me.
Hmm.
And
also,
yeah.
cheating is wrong, but
cheating is wrong too. But
that's a different show. Do you use any technology to help you sleep, like a meditation app or white noise machine?
I sleep with the TV on. Does that count?
Ooh, that counts, yeah.
I
TV on?
need TV on, either or TV on or some sort of sound. I can't sleep in dead quiet or darkness.
Do you have like favorite TV show you watch?
I used to fall asleep to Cheers because it was on Hallmark Channel at 3:30, but now I sleep to. I'll have various things. Conan O'Brien usually, but I
Yeah.
don't fall asleep to that because I get really
You
excited.
get into it.
Yeah, I like
I've been watching Cheers.
it's on the Hallmark Channel at 3 and 3:30. You can go through the whole season.
I would never. No, I don't do that. But I'll tell you more about it later. But
Okay.
I watched Frasier first, and then Cheers.
Yeah, it comes on right after.
Yeah,
Actually,
but I watch Cheers now for Frasier, and I'm over Sam and
Oh.
Diane. I think that relationship is.
that was only the first 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, I'm on like end of 4.
Rebecca Howe comes in.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So wait, TV on, and you're afraid of the dark. You said in that little question.
Yeah, I don't like sleeping in full darkness.
Do you have night light, or what's your?
I have the TV on, or if I'm
That's right.
if I'm at a away game, sleeping
Uh-huh.
at someone else's place, I'll ask that they put the light on or something.
If you're at an away game.
Away game.
I love that you said that. 'cause
And then
you-
I have
yeah.
if people are sitting in my house, I have things where they can wear the night thing on their eyes.
That's nice.
Because if they a lot of people need complete darkness,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Okay. Okay. And then, what is your biggest struggle with?
Struggle with sleep is getting enough sleep. I mean, I just never and I usually am up late because I'm doing shows or I'm on radio or something like that. So it takes me a while to come down. Also, I drink Red Bull late at night, so I can't fall asleep right away. So there's a big dip. And then and I'm not a morning person, so it's hard to wake up.
Okay. And then how many pillows are on your bed?
4. 4. Yeah.
Cool. Including your travel pillows?
Not including the travel pillow.
Oh, so 4 plus.
4 plus.
Okay. All right.
And one of them's in between my legs. I need one in between my legs.
That's great. That's good. That's good for your back. So you got them all right, but you did a lot of things wrong, and we'll talk about that during Pillow Talkin'. Up next.
I gotta say, that felt really awkward.
Yeah?
The whole time.
Yeah.
Like, really, we're gonna look really silly.
And the time never went out.
I know. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a clock.
I'm sorry.
And it's because speeding up and slowing down, and we really were just not even doing a thing.
Yeah.
So it just looks like we're sitting here spazzing out. I didn't want to interrupt it, and I was like, if you ask me all the questions.
Yeah. So and both of the cameras got everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was cashed out like you're full.
Oh, is there a way to, in post, to cut them out so they're not?
Yeah, I think. Well, except maybe him. Yeah, you might be in the shot, but I think I can. Keep you guys mostly out of the shot.
Would you guys rather redo it than risk being in the shot and embarrassed?
The batteries are almost dead on this thing, also. So,
Oh no.
Yeah.
How much time is it supposed to be? I think you should just set a clock.
Right?
Yeah, we went for like,
Because you had a
how long
time
was
bar.
that?
4 minutes.
Yeah.
That was 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's not very likely.
You can set up.
Okay. Okay.
I think you just
So.
need a clock. I can
Sorry,
do a
guys.
metronome.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
I'm gonna see if I can find one.
Sorry. Okay. I just answer them really fast again.
Yeah, normally
I won't ask as many follow-up
faster.
questions. I
Yeah.
always do that.
Oh, I have them.
Oh, you do?
I'll get out of the shot.
Yeah, maybe we'll just. You want to be under the covers for this one? Another funny shot.
It's a clever idea, though. I was just trying to think of what you could have rocking back and
2 minutes?
Is it 2?
2 minutes?
Yeah,
we're 2 minutes.
And it'll click.
And we'll hear it.
Let's see.
We'll just stay here.
No, it won't.
Does that just have drums?
It does.
That could work. Especially if there's like
You can pull up my.
does it go down though? Oh, we could do that and then.
I don't know. I
What do you
think
want
that
else?
one works.
This one is under stuff.
That one works too.
And then what we could do, I'll do a timer.
Okay, maybe not.
And when the timer
Oh,
goes
just
off, we
do
just
it.
make some kind of noise.
I like that a lot.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just increase it to 1.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Really quick. Back in bed. Sorry to do this.
So you just gotta
This will
make
be
sure
the
that's
fastest
somewhere
we were done. Then we
that-
pillow talk, and then we gotta get. I'm so sorry. It takes a lot.
I guess as long as they can hear it, you can add a click and post. So it doesn't have to be that loud.
Oh, yeah.
You're lighting around.
What was it? Where is it?
It's
Sorry to make you guys
How
feel
am I
awkward at the
how
time.
sitting like this, facing?
Just face to face. Yep.
I'm pretty good at feeling awkward.
this thing's like bent a little bit on
Yeah,
this
it might
thing.
be.
So
Oh,
saying.
It was kind of long.
Yeah. Thanks for saying something, Malachi.
Yeah.
I
And
appreciate
you
it.
can definitely see it on my face as I'm trying to figure out what are we doing.
It's like, wait, I saw you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I got one. Yeah. Trying to go follow her.
I didn't know y'all following me
Oh
otherwise.
yeah,
I
so
wouldn't.
that made it funny, but then
I just thought you were fucking with me.
It took me 2
No,
seconds to figure out.
because she was
there
like
a
making it
person
really
on
different. So I was like,
I thought it was just a broken clock for a second.
Okay. All right.
I just thought you were fucking.
Oh, Sam.
Yes, I did too. I was like, she's so cruel. Oh,
You said my.
how are you doing
Yeah.
it? So,
Oh man.
so you're doing the
Yeah.
actual click. I've got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, what kind of noise do you want when it goes off?
What do you got?
Well, just anything you want to do, I think will be perfect.
I'll just say, hey, or you, I don't know.
Just whatever.
You can just
noise.
interrupt. Guys, we're done.
You're gonna have it post too, so.
That's good. That's a good point. So I'll just do like something. It's gonna make it beep once. Boom. Done.
That's cool.
All right. Yeah. Ready?
Hold on. Let's do this.
Scene 7B, take 2. Action. Average bedtime.
3:30 a.m.
Question 6 through 20. Average wake up time.
10:22 a.m.
Average hours of sleep, quality sleep per night.
6.5 hours.
What do you wear to bed?
Boxers and t-shirt.
Are you a side, back, or belly sleeper?
Side, right side, cheek, right cheek.
Thank you. Do you have any recurring dreams?
Recurring nightmare about not being prepared for a math test from 20 years ago.
Okay. Do you use any technology to help you sleep, like meditation app or noise machine?
Television. TV has to be on when I sleep.
Okay. Are you afraid of the dark?
Yes.
What do you do?
I keep the TV on or I have a light on.
Cool. What is your biggest struggle with sleep? We're out?
No, it only went 40 seconds.
I was just letting you see it.
There's counting down.
I was letting you see it because you're speeding it up, and I was like, all right, if you're speeding it up, you should see the time.
20 seconds back on the clock.
So speed it up in a minute in, right? Because we're doing 2 minutes?
That's a good point. So yeah, so you're starting at what?
Should we ask faster? Because I think the shorter the better for this.
We were only at 40 seconds there.
That was,
nice.
Yeah, that was only
So
40
we're already,
seconds.
So we're
Yeah.
good.
And the last question is how many
But when you
pillows
hear
are
that
in your
noise
bed?
go faster, I think it's cooler because then we go faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it too. That's what I was gonna say.
So
I didn't
start
know.
make it faster.
So
like,
what is the time that you need? 1 minute? Because
I think, 1 minute,
1 minute it is. Because I think that.
No, the whole thing should be
the whole thing.
The whole
Maybe
thing
even
should be 2
less
minutes
time.
tops.
2 minutes tops, but have that speed up at 1 minute.
Like,
Okay.
then
Oh,
we
I
start
see
going
before-
faster.
like
How many-
up and up by 15 BPM every 15
Yeah,
seconds or something.
right.
How many questions did you have left?
We have 10 questions. I only had 2 questions left. So
Yeah,
can we-
that was, so it wasn't even a minute. I think you should
Yeah,
just do a minute.
I think less.
Yeah.
I think a
Okay.
minute and
Cool.
speed it up like every
Okay.
5 seconds.
You got it. Yeah.
The faster, the funnier.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
can just see both. Since you and just press
This
start
is
at the
how
bottom.
everything should be. Just timed it, then I'll
Yeah.
All right.
I'll shut
Okay.
up.
Ready,
Okay.
recording.
Okay. Average bed. Oh, do we say
Sleep.
scene 7B, take 3? Action!
10 o'clock.
Average bedtime.
3:20 a.m.
Average wake up time.
10:22 a.m.
Average hours of quality sleep per night.
6 hours and a half.
What do you wear to bed?
Boxers and a t-shirt.
Are you a side, back, or belly sleeper?
Side, right cheek.
Great. Do you have any recurring dreams?
I have a recurring nightmare that I am not ready for a math test.
Okay. Do you use any technology to help you sleep?
I sleep with the TV on at all times.
Okay. What is your biggest struggle with sleep?
So not getting enough sleep and drinking Red Bull before I go to bed.
Okay. Well, that's not a struggle. Okay. We'll talk about.
Not
And how many
fun.
pillows are on your bed? That's not,
Four pillows.
4 pillows, including your travel. Did you
No,
talk about
that's
that?
another one too.
So
4
4 plus?
Yeah.
Okay, you did it. You
Yes.
did all 10.
All right.
What did you win? A
All right.
nap, I think. Okay. All right. You got it?
Yeah, listen to it.
Should we listen or should we just trust? Because we got it. All right. So, pillow talking. Everyone in bed? Did you see that? You feel comfortable with it?
Yeah.
It's just riffing and. Or should we wait and do that? Oh, Emily's here.
There's
What do you
someone at the door.
Emily! Hey. Is that her?
Like, who are all these people in my house?
Oh, she does.
Oh, it's your house.
Did do this in the bed like we've done before?
Yeah, we can. I can't remember what Rich played. Or do you want to play on the piano?
Yeah, I can't make any seductive sounds on a guitar. So that's what it's kind of like. It's riffing.
Oh, 'cause
right?
you have your guitar, right?
You can, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Nice.
it's like a, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a,
No, probably not. Okay, so I play some sweet pop.
it's something, it's a little sexier.
And I forget what
Very
chord, 'cause I don't like giving the
superstitious.
chords.
For time's sake, should we just actually have the deep dive questionnaire and then? Well, you guys might need that for lullaby. I was gonna say you guys go out and start writing lullaby. But maybe that's okay, and then just we'll
Deep dive is the
just
sleep.
have a more intimate pillow talking without lullaby lounge. And while we're doing that, you guys will be writing outside.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because I think then we'll get it. What time is it? You have to leave?
I have 40 minutes.
Okay.
40 seconds.
Because usually lullaby lounge meets for like 30 minutes. I think.
Yeah, usually it takes us a little while to write it.
Yeah.
Do it doesn't take us that long.
Doing it never. Yeah.
Usually it won't take.
Yes, we don't.
Yeah, we had to go. That's right. So yeah, break, and then we just will get our deep dive in the room. Or do you guys want to stay in here, or we'll go to the deep dive out there?
We can go out there.
You guys stay in the bed.
We'll go outside. We go in the backyard.
Yeah. This is now where I just only talk to you about sleep stuff.
Okay.
Kind of more intimately. So it's kind of nice to work on.
Bring the piano.
A little bit about an elaboration.
Yeah, let's grab your guitar.
Of
I think
that,
that'll
and
be
then
the best
just like your main sleep
way.
issues.
Well, the big thing, it's hard to
Probably
explain.
a good way to do this
I have
fast.
2 different jobs. So I have law. Sometimes I have to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So if I'm on WGN on 7 till 3:30,
Yeah.
then I gotta go record at 9. Then
Can you grab me my
go to court,
phone?
then I wake up.
Oh, there.
So that's a weird. I don't,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
have a real
impossible.
bedtime.
I don't know where.
You gotta read.
It's fucked up.
I'm reading a book called Why We Sleep Right Now that might actually help.
Yeah. Well, also once I start practicing law, it's gonna make more sense.
You're writing with this, right?
I have no idea where I'm going.
What do you want to be a part of? Writing or intimate? What's the most fun for you?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
Yes is most fun.
Yes, and
I can go produce those podcasts out there.
All right.
do you need this?
That hurt. Actually, maybe it could hurt.
Oh yeah, they might need it. And then so we'll get. I wonder if we should like start turning the lights down to make it like more intimate. Because we are getting to that point.
Yeah.
And Jason, how are we on camera? You said running out of.
Battery, yeah. We should be able to do pillow talk as long as it definitely doesn't run over 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes is so hard.
Can you pass me
2 o'clock. Give a 2-minute warning.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's what I've been doing.
Oh.
You guys ignore it.
All right,
So
we'll
just
put
do
it.
this one. It's 2 minutes.
We'll
and
put
then
it here.
I'll
We'll do it here.
no, because then it's gonna buzz. Just
Oh.
watch his hand with a 2-minute warning. When it's at 3
Okay.
minutes in.
And
Right?
you'll
Is that
watch
what you
too.
mean?
You'll watch too.
Yeah, because now I know what I didn't know what the codes were.
Can we do pillow talking? Scott, do you feel comfortable getting an angle like this? Like we'll lie down on the bed and just filming us like this, talking to each other.
I like that. Yeah.
Does that feel fun? And then we'll turn off more lights. Ah. I wonder if I should just make this a podcast because I always want to go.
I feel like this is a podcast. I felt that halfway through. I'm like, this would be
Yeah.
a great podcast.
But it's like the funny lot, like seeing it is funny to me. But maybe it is just live stream podcast, and then that's I don't know. What do you think, Jason?
I don't know either. I can't say anything about the live stream, or not live stream, but the podcast because I don't know much about them
Yeah.
besides basics.
Podcast is just, from my experience, it's just a long. You just let it run and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Is the guitar too loud?
I think. Are we just gonna
I
be
can
okay with
faintly hear it,
with faint noise in the background? Like that's kind of a nice thing, or no?
I don't know what you got.
Oh.
Are you gonna put music underneath it?
During this part.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Then I would say she can't. She I'll tell her not to play.
But they need to practice. I think let them do that and we'll figure it out.
Practice?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Malachi. All right. And just, okay, so we're starting to get real cozy.
Okay.
And Scott, do you feel comfortable getting that shot?
Yeah, so I'm gonna get it.
So we're laying down.
Yep, we're getting in the covers. So we're gonna be ready when they come lullaby us.
So like this, like straight down.
I think if you can, if it's comfortable.
I'm definitely gonna be in the shot for this, so I guess you're probably gonna need that one.
Okay.
Or
I say battery too for the next.
oh, that's true. So we definitely get the lullaby on that one.
Yeah.
I guess.
Although another thing about the camera is what I've been tracking time with, so I guess I'll just sit here with the
And we look at each other and we're just talking.
Timer.
This is the second time I've gotten the shot.
And are you good on storage in your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
More than fine.
And we can like.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And then if we actually fall asleep, that.
Okay.
Tell me when you start, so I'll know when to hit the timer. Or actually, since we're not doing mine anymore, it probably doesn't matter as much.
Set at 40% of battery, so we'll make it snappy. And you gotta go too. So. Okay. What scene is this?
Scene 9, 8.
Yeah.
All right, scene 8. Can you play?
Oh, you want to shut the door, Jason, so it's a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Scene 8, take 1.
Okay, so your biggest struggle is just getting enough because your schedule
Yes.
fluctuates so much.
Yeah, because sometimes you have to wake up really early I still practice law a little bit. So like I'll have a show like, for example, I do WGN with Patty Vasquez.
Yeah, I
She's
love
the
her.
best. But it ends at 2:30. It takes an hour to unwind. And then fall asleep. And then if you have to wake up at 9, then you have to go to court for like an hour to be a lawyer. And then I have to go back and take a nap or do something
Do you
else.
take
Or
a lot of
auditions.
naps?
I take a ton of naps. That's how I make it work. Yeah.
And then, so do you when the whole point of sleep is to feel and be regenerated and well rested? Do you feel that way? Or
Sometimes so I know this isn't the right way to do it, but on Fridays and Saturdays, I usually get to sleep in and I'll sleep for like 9.5 hours.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that makes up for it. So like on Sundays, I usually feel refreshed.
I think so I'm reading this book called Why We Sleep by this doctor. I forgot his name, but I'm going to do something. I don't know. It's a really good book. And he talks about how we actually do have sleep debt. Like that's a real thing. But I think from what I'm gathering so far, you can't
make up for it.
You can make up for it in hindsight. So it is good that you're getting more sleep, but you can't like for example, I couldn't get 10 hours tonight knowing that I'm only going to get 6 tomorrow.
In advance, you mean?
In advance, right. You can't
'cause you're not
do an advance bank thing. Yeah.
I do I'm run down by usually Mondays or Tuesdays I'm kind of run down, but then by the end of the week I always make up for it. So if you go by the full week, it averages out to 7 hours with the weekend.
Yeah.
And I need sleep. I love sleep.
Yeah.
So
so you're not right now putting under the blankets. Do you get hot at night or cold at night or what's?
That varies sometimes. It depends. I kick a lot when I sleep. I think I have some sort of kicking.
Well, you can have restless legs.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what they thought I had before they diagnosed me with narcolepsy.
Okay.
Because I moved a lot. So
Yeah.
my doctor was like, that's my guess, but he was wrong.
I wake up and be like, she's everywhere. Oh,
do you usually remember your dreams?
Sometimes I do, yeah. I'll write them down or I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, did that really happen? So
is there, besides the math thing, is there a theme in the kinds of things you dream about?
Usually it's just going through what happened in the day. I feel like dreams, you just relive what happened in the day, or what you thought about it, what you did. So there'll be a combination of 3 weird things that happen and go into a story. Yeah.
It's like you're always writing a little movie.
Yeah.
So
I write them down sometimes too.
I don't know, a lot of the stuff you do, watching TV at night is, I know, really bad sleep hygiene. And us right now being in bed but not sleeping is really bad sleep hygiene.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
But that's how I sleep. Even when I'm on vacation and stuff, or I'm not in my house, I need to I was in an Airbnb and I had to sleep in the room on the couch where there's a TV because that's how I sleep.
You can just let your phone too. Have you always been that way?
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, you had a TV in your room?
I do remember that when I was a kid too. So.
Okay, any other stuff you want to? Anything you want my doctor? I have a real sleep doctor named Dr. Sayedi who's going to give real sleep advice to you.
I'd like to know. My question is, can I make up for sleep on the weekends? If I get 6 hours a week, 5.5, 6 hour days, and then on the weekend I sleep 9, am I back to normal? Sleep that.
Yeah,
it might do it in advance. But
it might be okay because society tells us that makes us kind of think about our 24-hour clock, but everyone's got their own internal circadian rhythm going on. So you might be able. I would
Let's let
imagine.
the doctors decide.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks for that. Now, the next segment is time for
he was
sleep.
giving us a warning. I was trying to.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay, was that good? You think?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Well,
you can cut it right before you see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a couple ending spots. So we're good.
Okay.
I felt like you had a cut right there.
Cool. And we got good sound. And now, do you want to get some shots of us actually sleeping?
Yeah, we can do that.
Or We don't have to do that because we could just film the Lullaby Lounge.
If you guys happen to know, do you know any significance of reoccurring places in dreams? Like,
Ooh.
you keep visiting the same place but doing different things or finding different things in within it?
I feel like I have the same sets in mine too, but I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't happen often, but one of the most memorable reoccurring places is like this really shady store. Well, I say shady. It's kind of like a
Something from your childhood or something?
no. It's kind of like a big Walmart, except not really Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, but I say shady because like the corners are literally shady, and then there's places that sometimes appear and or like rooms that I can go into at some points, and then sometimes they're not there.
Huh.
So I always call it shady because
it's like literally
yeah,
shady
it's like
instead of-
literally hazy and shady
Yeah.
like a dream is, but I'm aware of it inside the dream, but I'm not aware that it's a dream. I'm just aware that this place is really kind of shady and hazy and such.
So this book by Sigmund Freud, Distortion in Dreams might be, but I don't see anything about space places. But let's see if that page 44. Okay. Nope, can't, not right. Okay, then there's this creative dream analysis. I really want to get a dream analysis person to be on the show. So if you are watching, anyone who knows or is a dream analysis expert, we need you to come help all of us figure out what our dreams mean.
Which
Please-
camera are you looking at?
Please come. I'm looking at all of them.
There's somebody on. What was it? One of the apartment Facebook pages I'm like on.
Yeah, like
somebody
also
was-
housing or gypsy housing.
Yeah, somebody was saying that like wanted to exchange. It was something else. I feel like some
Exchange
LA like Facebook group I was on. There was somebody that was exchanging sleep, dream stuff for like housing or work or something.
Your face. Your cheeks. Yeah, we are not experts. We just need to clarify that.
Oh yes, we're not experts. I have a sleeping disorder, and I'm learning a lot about sleep because of that, but I don't know anything. But you know.
Well, you know things, just not about sleeping.
Exactly.
I mean, other than your experiences.
Well, I do know. This is why I really, if we can figure out a way to get you a consistent schedule within your.
There's no way. I can't.
Well, that's what I told my doctor, and I'm trying. He says for me to get between like an hour. I think he says try to
Naps.
keep my timing of everything, like what you eat and when you exercise.
Oh, it's not.
Just try to be as consistent as possible, and your body will like. I don't know.
That's possible. No, not doing it. But I do think I could take consistent naps every day.
I'm like, yeah, that's a good
I
start.
always take naps.
I wonder if I have this meditation app called Insight Timer.
Not gonna happen.
You can watch, you can look at it though, it'd be bright and it'll talk to you. You don't want to meditate?
No.
Why?
I try to. I just
You think I'll hypnotize you?
Hey.
Okay, so let's see if
No.
this book says anything. Remember,
What's the next segment now? Oh,
Now-
sleeping?
it's
I
time
actually could
for
sleep.
Sleep with Sam. Yeah, we really
Let's take
can.
a nap. Let me know when I'm up. Actually,
I'm trying to tighten this. I think it just makes it worse.
Happens all the time. It's like doing it forever, and I realize, nope, I'm just hallucinating at this point. Yeah.
who did you guys have for Second City?
Second City.
Coach, didn't you say
Oh,
you met
yeah.
at Second City?
Yeah, we started
Who were
with,
your coaches?
you started with Mike Gertz. I started with Kimmy Kompanic Warner.
Oh, yeah.
And then for
Kimmy was
level B, I had Mike Gertz and you had.
I don't remember.
I don't know Mike Gertz. I think he came after me.
Yeah.
I think he was like one of the younger teachers.
Okay.
I think he might be your age or close. And he worked in advertising.
Okay.
Too. So that's what I did when I first moved to Chicago.
Okay.
I worked in an advertising agency.
Oh, nice. Did you guys have Gallman, or was he fired by then?
I had gone for conservatory level 3.
Okay, I had him in conservatory and level.
He got fired?
Not fired, but
He just he like moved to Canada or something, right?
oh, that might be.
Or did you leave before this one? You're not like, oh yeah, I told you about Mike. Or Brian.
I don't think he
Yeah.
got fired. Well, they just kind of like weaseled him up. I thought he was awesome.
I loved him, yeah.
I learned more from him than anyone else there, but a lot of people did not like him.
I felt like it was hard, and I don't like I don't know. I felt like I was actually learning how to act in his class instead of like.
I learned more from. I mean, he just and even comedy, just learning. Like he just like was so.
He's very wise.
So many things he said resonated with me for years.
Did you go through all of Second City IO and
I did. I didn't do Annoyance. I did Conservatory at Second City up until 2, the second level. Then I didn't go to the 3rd. And then IO I did the classes, but I never, after that I stopped, after 5 or whatever.
I just feel like stand-ups have like something against improv. So
I don't. A lot of them do. I don't, though.
That's how I met Chris Red. Was like he just got on SNL.
Yeah.
He did a stand-up show.
At Second City.
Well, at Laugh Factory,
Uh-huh.
and then one of my improv teams was improvising based on stand-up, like
Oh.
Orlando style.
Yeah, that show on Thursday.
Yeah. What is that called?
Our friend Matt Shermonti does it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I met Matt. We met Matt like in level E or something at Corcoran's, I think.
What is that show
I don't
called?
know.
I just did
know.
it.
His last name is spelled Chion Marte. I don't know.
He's better at names than I.
So we did that show, but I remember being like, Chris Red is good at. He was the only stand-up that night that was also good at improvising.
Yeah.
And I
you
was
joined
like,
your guys.
he didn't join, but I just really liked him. At that
they have
moment.
a house team now. What was your improv team?
I was on a lot of them. I don't remember if
Which
it was Stepchildren something or Step Friends. Step Friends was one,
Because I did that show a lot.
and then Interrobang was another. I think I
That's
remember
a
you.
really good show.
I remembered. I don't know.
Chris is nice. He's awesome.
I think he's gonna be on the show, and he said that he wants to actually.
Crossbreed comedy.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's going on now for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
That's
Good
great.
show. It's a great show.
Shout out to What is it called?
Crossbreed comedy.
Crossbreed Comedy. Should we give them a time for when?
Oh yeah, you gotta go.
Because you gotta leave.
Oh shit, you have a half hour?
Yeah.
So maybe give them 15 minutes. Does that feel good?
Warner Finks Johnson now. Warner does his house team does the. they're awesome.
What are you doing in the shop that you go to, the Shady store or the Shady?
Oh, it depends. Like, sometimes I'm just walking around and I notice like odd things about it. Like I said, the corners are literally shady. Like,
Yeah.
if you look at them, they're just kind of dim
Yeah.
and sometimes dark. One of I think like 2 or 3 times, I actually find this. I'm so happy because I find that they have this entire stock of trading cards that I can look through and pick out whatever. And then I always wake up before I finally pick one. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so dreams of detachment and observation might help that section. Let's see if there's anything interesting. You're observing something, and then there's a it says classroom scene. That's different. 9. Okay, normally we are active participants in our dreams. On occasion, we may find ourselves being drawn away from the action. Like you're floating. You don't feel that way, do you?
Nah, like I said, this is a mostly grounded dream, except I notice there's odd things, but I'm like, yeah, that's odd, but I don't think it's a dream or anything. I'm just like, something weird about this store, but whatever, keep moving on.
I wonder if there's something about the corners and like the hiding secrets in corners or something.
Well, yeah, like I said, there's like new areas that pop up in this place all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of like a standard Walmart, except there's weird things about it. And the lighting's always kind of a dimmer yellow than usual. It's weird.
Maybe it's a sign that you should be on an editor for Superstore, that NBC show.
Yeah. Well, if you're having trouble with that, there's other dreams I've had that are kind of fun to think through. Like, I had one that's supposed to be like a super scary dream, except it had a punchline at the end. Yeah, it was so. I was with a team down in a basement type area. There's only one entrance, and you have to get down there by rope. For some reason, there was no other way to get in there.
Okay.
So we're kind of exploring around this basically pitch black hole because not even the light's coming from the one entrance.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden our flashlights go out and I start fumbling around looking for my team. And I think I might have realized I was alone at that point. They got out, but my flashlight's not working and such. And I dropped something. I don't think it was the flashlight. It might, but it might. And so then I hear, and I turn around to where I think the entrance is and start running towards there. And then I hear this just deep, dark, super scary voice say, "Wait, you forgot your flashlight," or whatever item I dropped.
Does it sound like? And then you don't. And you wake up. You don't know.
Yeah, that was literally the only time I did that.
Does it sound like anybody?
No, just like a super deep, scary voice, like you might hear on
A horror movie.
Yeah, well, not a horror movie. It's kind of hard to describe, but yeah, when I first heard it, it was like the in dream. I had chills, but it was a punchline, and then I woke up because it was like, oh, it's a super friendly monster. He just wants to give you back your flashlight.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. This flashlight is a symbol.
Well, okay, I say flashlight, but it's actually sillier than that because the light was coming from a spoon I was holding.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
That's very charming. That feels like a Alice in Wonderland is kind of a dream, so it makes sense. That
Yeah.
would feel like that. So let's see if spoons are
Plastic. Yeah.
are in here.
When did Mike draw Olaf?
When did what? Oh, in Disneyland, you can in their animation academy, you can draw. They teach you how to do it. I did that. I did Cheshire, and then I did Tigger on the behind the closet. You can go to the door if you want. I think we've done a few more. I don't know if they're up. Hang up. It's so fun, Scott.
Yeah. Later.
Tigger later. Okay, spoon, spoon, spoon. There's no spoon symbol.
Yeah.
But there was a rope, so maybe there's something there. Rope. Ability to go beyond restrictions. That's the symbol in dreams.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
And
yeah.
basement. You were going to a basement.
Well, it was kind of a basement-like area. It's just like a ruin, but this is a perfectly preserved basement that we managed to get down into.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Ooh, I might go. Oh, I don't have any footage or any room on my phone. I wonder if I can delete because I might go film them getting really stuff. Man, this is taking longer than last time. I thought it would be so much faster.
Made you different.
I don't know.
Well, you're getting a lot of stuff on it, so
Yeah.
you can go back and edit it. So there's going to be, like I said, it's better to have more stuff to cut from, my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to riff a lot of stuff, and that's usually some of the fun stuff that comes out of it. So it's good.
Do you feel,
Just from doing my own shows. So.
from the guest perspective, do you feel like this is it too much to ask people to sit through all of this, or is it fun?
Well, I mean, it's fun if you just I don't know. I like to. My opinion is let the cameras roll as much as possible, and you'll get some good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going for, but if you want to get a good 20-minute thing, you're gonna need like.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just starting.
Yeah.
When you do like 100 of them,
Mhm.
then you'll get some of the stuff you find by accident. Are
Yeah.
the best parts. So just,
Well,
but you
that's-
do have
yeah.
to keep track. Like you have a tendency to go off
Yeah.
track, which is fine,
Mm-hmm.
but just take account for that. If you do that, then that could be a fun thing too, where you just
Yeah.
that could be a segment where it's like
all the way
try to
Sam
follow
runs her
what
own
Sam-
show. Yeah.
But you go off on a tangent, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But that could also be a segment too, where it's like it all relates back to what you're saying. Like,
I think I just feel bad that, like, I don't know what, I feel like I'm asking too much of people to all be here and, like,
yeah, for the parts that people want to be there for, they'll split it up.
yeah, maybe like most of the conversation is just me and the person, and then we film Roll by Lunch separately.
Can't do that.
Because people like it gets like really exhausting. I think sitting in.
I think too, once you figure out where you're gonna live too, I feel like knowing like where
Yeah, having a
are,
yeah.
like okay, I want a camera here, this goes here, this goes
Yeah.
here, and especially if you shoot it like on your iPhones and stuff, you could like get 3 iPhones and just set up the tripods. You do it yourself. You could
Yeah.
and then top down and then do it, and then
Yeah.
it'll all out lounge.
See what your formats. When you get your format, what you like the best out of each stuff. If you
Yeah.
get like 5 or 6 shows, you're gonna see a pattern.
Yeah, I think you're still figuring out what your show is.
Yeah.
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 But that's
Which
how
is
you film
exciting.
all these
Yeah.
different parts.
Yeah.
It's like the best part. You're figuring out what your baby
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But don't
So
be
you're gonna
committed.
I'm like, are you gonna be a sociopath? Or are you gonna?
Don't be committed to the one thing.
Well, I think
One thing could end up being a whole segment where you don't even have it listed.
I think I like that, but I want to make sure. But I think it's what's his name? Lauren Michaels was on Comedians Cards Getting Coffee, and he told this Shelley Berman joke about his grandfather coming to the United States from a different country, and this grandfather was told that the streets are going to be paved with gold, and you never have to work again. And then when he got there, here's a joke but Lauren tells it better, and so it's probably Shelley Berman.
When you got
But then when he got there, not only were the streets not paved with gold, but it was his job to pave them. So like the point being, Lauren said like there's 8 people in the world basically. Like no one's gonna care as much about your stuff as you do.
It's a process.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
He's getting the music people. So
All right.
The creatives.
Ooh, and now I'm by myself with all my cameras. This is creepy. Maybe I'll see if there's chatting happening. No. YouTube and Michael said YouTube and Facebook, but YouTube worked best. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a lag on Facebook. Scott, if I put this app up, that stuff will all still be saved in it. In the film
yeah, it should.
Should I just not do it? I don't want to risk it.
Shit, I don't see why I wouldn't. Play. Yeah, because so it saves in the app, and then you can say which ones
Okay.
you want. So be super careful not to delete when you send it over.
Okay.
Because I did that accidentally when I first did it. So don't swipe right.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't swipe on your videos.
Okay.
Which sucks. It's like the one thing I don't like about that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's podcast for a little bit. I don't know. It's
I think
so-
like the great thing, because you like talking with people. I feel like a podcast,
Right, that's my
you can just,
favorite part.
Like, and podcasts are like hours long. It's what like the thing, like it's what
Yeah.
podcast. It's what's so special about a podcast. is
Yeah.
It's like these people having real conversations. I feel like
Yeah.
this is like interfering with like you wanting to have a real conversation
Yes.
with people.
Yes.
So I think you should just do a podcast. I think you'd really like it because it's just you, the person talking. And just-
Yeah.
you talk about whatever. You have your segments. You can have them like you can go off on a tangent and
Yeah.
eventually come back.
But I love the visual too of like it's like the 360 camera and like
Yeah.
there's just something so funny to me about stuff that but I need I think I want it just to be tighter for the other people. We back. Yeah, back. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
So where are we sitting?
I think we could do this all like everybody get in bed all together or near the bed. Sure. Whatever's you're the most comfortable with and kind of get cozy and this is gonna end the show. Okay. Cool. And I think it's beautiful and special. I put all this stuff over here. So you have room. Did you guys do outside? Mm-hmm. We did like a little kiddo.
Sat back by the kids' garden.
Oh, the kids'
Was that
garden.
on or off this entire time?
That's been off because
Because we wanted to save it for this.
yeah, we have like 40 minutes.
Oh,
left.
right. Okay.
So should I turn that on then?
I think this is, yeah, this is the time.
All right.
And are we good with the way the lights are, or do we want them even lower?
I was very nighttime.
Oh, making by itself.
Okay, and do we same? Oh, we have that shot doing that, so we don't have to worry about you standing up again, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Paul, this is our real nap.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in.
So guys, I'm just gonna give it like a.
If you guys want to really get in the bed too, though, you can.
Yeah.
Like
Everyone get
enough room.
Get in.
there's room.
There's always
There's room.
There's always room.
Like a big slumber party. Later night, we only have one bed.
Yeah, you want to lay down?
Oh, this is great.
Oh yeah, I'll make a little pillow for you. How much firmness do you want?
Sorry, could
That's all
you
good.
actually just sit back a little bit, maybe near the pillows? Because now
Are
I
you-
can't see
No,
it
I
at all.
got you.
Can you scoot over just a little
Yep.
bit? And then do you want to?
Yep.
I'll curve toward you. Do you want to? Can you get? Are you comfortable with getting all of?
Good.
You're good.
All right.
Oh yeah, do you like when people touch you at night?
All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Just a second. There we go.
Clap.
We're supposed to be sleeping. They're falling
Are we
asleep.
clapping?
Falling
See
asleep.
it here.
Okay, sound.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you put it. It's gonna see it most likely. So
We can just talk right into it.
that would probably be too loud.
Yeah, that'd be way too loud.
Just lay them in between. You should be fine.
Okay.
Are we
Is this on
fine?
already?
Yeah. So.
I don't have to do it.
When you're scared of the dark, turn on the TV. Hard to be a lawyer when you dream of comedy. If you haven't come of your future kids to be, when you're scared of the dark, turn on the TV. You don't have to share your Dr. Pepper. You don't have to like Panda Express. Cause when you're watching Cheers, you forget all the years that you wore your figure skater vest. When you're scared of the dark, turn on the TV. It's hard to be a lawyer when you dream of comedy. If you haven't found the mother of your future kids to be, when you're scared of the dark, turn on the TV.
It's a hit, guys. It's a hit. That's the worst advice. My doctor's gonna be so mad.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Well, most of this show is like really bad advice because yeah. I think that's a real hit. Talk to Kathy Keller.
Give it to her. That's the one that we did the 21-day songwriting.
I guess you can
Oh,
put,
right.
like, as the song is going, just put "Do not try."
Right,
this
do
at
not
home."
try
Doctor.
That would be hilarious.
We'll have a little bit of my doctor doing that.
Like,
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
No, it's hers.
I
Amazing guitar.
Thank you. And that's a
Sound
wrap,
to it.
right?
Woo!
All right. Ugh.
Now I just want to keep hanging out here.
Now hang out for as long as you want. I have snacks. I'll go get a little snack, and then I have chocolate. Yeah. Dark chocolate.
What are y'all doing later?
Hang out with you all day.
I got this event I'm going to that you guys might want to go to.
Oh. Yeah.
It's in Malibu.
Oh, events in Malibu.
But I love. You can.
I've already made plans tonight, unfortunately.
You might want to meet too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Laundry.
Can we wear our pajamas?
I don't know.
Is it onesie friendly?
It might be actually.
Can I show up like
It might be.
Will it be able to coordinate those
I didn't bring any cards with me.
phone recordings? Because we did get some You'll need to send me any from the loop.
Yeah, just go on.
I'm like blocking you.
The external hard drive.
Forever. Let's see
Takes
really
forever?
Yeah.
Okay.
It works. It's the best.
Alright.
Now that everyone's
All right.
feel like they're gonna next time.
I will. I will be kind of busy these next days, and then I'm going home. And
Oh, yeah,
so,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
I might not get a whole bunch of work done until next week. But yeah.
Do you want my Facebook footage or not?
We'll think about that. Like, did you just live stream the entire thing?
Yeah, so does that just show up on my Facebook now?
I looked it up and there's a way to download it.
Right.
But then, are you on Facebook?
Yes. Yes. I don't do much, but yeah.
I was gonna say I can download it, put it in Leafs transfer, and send it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how big
Or
it
I
is.
can just. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if you can download it if it's not yours.
It's not your own.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying
So
it's
you
live.
only
Yeah,
I'll download it. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that's good then.
Yeah,
That'll work.
let me get your email. Do
Oh,
you have a card? How would you
I'm
like
trying
to
to
get
think of what it was. It's JDUB.
What if everybody in that group text respond?
That sounds good. Yes, I'll send you
Yeah.
info and then I'll get it.
Respond
Okay.
with your
Okay.
first and
So
last
I know
names and emails so everybody has.
Okay.
Like,
Checking this out.
Sorry.
That's-
Oh, I was thinking Facebook. Sorry. Yeah. It's,
No, don't worry. Yeah, we'll just do it in the thing. I'll
You're
put my
fine.
email up there. You can hit me up.
Cool. We talked during the break about how to get the meaty talking stuff happening without making everybody sit for so long and be exhausted.
It might just be more something that you go, okay, here's what we need to get done.
Yeah.
Just kind of have that.
These are still broadcasting.
Oh, that's okay. Or should we say goodbye?
So it's yours.
Let's say goodbye one at a time.
This is a sign off for all you guys.
Thank you for watching. Ooh, Paul, you want to say goodbye with me to everybody?
Which
Or say good night. First, we'll start here. Good night to the Sleep with Sam Howard YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any advice on how to make this show better, great, let us know. And if you want to be a part of it, let us know. Oh, look at that zit I have. That kind of looks like a mole or beauty mark, maybe. It's not so bad. All right. Stop broadcasting.